The Living Dex Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is the Pokemon challenge where I nuzlocke through the main series Pokemon games with the goal of completing the Living Dex in Pokémon Home. We're on part 4 of Gold, and finally, for the first time, on attempt 8 already, we will not be starting apart in New Barktown and restarting, but we can finally continue from where we last left off. As I tend to do, let me show you what happened. We defeated Falkner but lost Hoot, or Foot, as it was belovingly known, as well as Flares the Cyndaquil against Falkner to crit gusts. It was a little difficult to calculate how much a crit gust would do since we were growling it to lower its attack. However, Tail the Sentret pulled through and defeated Falkner, and Spinarak basically took care of the Pidgey because it didn't have Gust yet. And then on Route 32 and in Union Cave we caught Bellsprout and Zubat respectively, both of them Gen 1 Pokemon. As you can see here, we have already caught all of Bellsprout's evolutionary line except for Victory Bell, so it needs to evolve to a Victory Bell. If it faints before it does, we need a restart. And Zubat is on here. We've already caught Golbat and Zubat. However, in Gen 2 it gets a new evolution, Crobat. So yeah, the team's a bit of a mixed bag of things. I don't really know. I don't feel too confident in the team, to be honest. And Zubat is level 5, which also is not the best. Yeah, as you can see, the level cap's currently 14. I believe only Bellsprout really is close, but we're about to take on Team Rocket and Slowpoke well. We have 3 poison type Pokemon, so we will at least resist their moves, but yeah, I really don't like the team that we have currently, and I'm hoping that we can soon add to it. Right, let's remove this. I think we looped there one time. We're going to play this during the day this time. Yeah, because I have to be somewhere in the evening, so we'll try and get 4 hours in here. Let's see, so I think the goal is going to be to march back to Violet City to hatch the Togepi egg there, so that counts as our encounter for Violet City. Remember, eggs, the location it hatches counts as the location where it was caught. And yeah, we need to train Zubat up to speed, since firstly it will be the best answer to Bugsy that we have, and secondly, yeah, it needs to be up to speed, otherwise we risk restarting very soon. So I think that's enough talk, let's just get into it. And yeah, we'll probably see you for the Rocket Executive Battle, but we're going to do a little grinding first, which will be cut out of the main channel video. Okay, off we go. 2 hours 30. 2 hours, oh yeah, that's right. It was a 4-hour video, but we did restart once in that video. So I think there's no harm in going to talk to Kurt here. I probably should have picked the white apricot yesterday so that we had 2. But I believe you can only give 1 a day in gold and silver anyway. And then in later games, you can give them multiple. If I remember correctly, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played Gen 2. I think the most recent, it was Heart Gold Soul Silver, when I was trying to do a Living Dex challenge before I decided to stream my attempts at this. So Kurt's gonna run off and get rid of that rocket guarding the entrance to Slowpoke well. Okay, the gym's being guarded by a rocket grunt, which means we can't go there yet. Let me just take a look. Is Skinny at level 14 already? No, it isn't. However, it will be very soon. And going through Rock Tunnel, it is our only real answer we have. However, now a rock throw by a level 11 Geodude is gonna hurt. And then we don't know what the second Pokemon is that this hiker has. We really shouldn't be switch training on trainer battles. We really shouldn't. But I need Zubat to grow in levels quickly. So, against my better judgment, I think we take them on. Oh, we walk past them. Hello? Oh, there they go. Okay. Yeah, I remember the level 11 Geodude. I'm worried there's a Machop in the back, which would be very bad. Now we need to switch Zubat out of this immediately because it does have Rock Throw. Or Ultrasonic, should be naming them by their names. So let's switch into Skinny and hope that the Rock Throw doesn't crit, or in fact misses. Rock Throw is very inaccurate. Right, it uses Tackle. We eat that for days. We'll use a Vine Whip. Remember, we have the Miracle Seed held, or Skinny's holding the Miracle Seed, which will hopefully... Right, we learned Supersonic. That will at least help us scam or scum a few battles. And it is a Machop, unfortunately. Now, Karate Chop, I believe, is... Oh, it has got Low Kick. So you know what? We'll attack once more. I believe Karate Chop now is a fighting type move. And since it's using Low Kick, I wonder if it even has Karate Chop. This might seem very stupid. Right, you know what? We're not going to do it because it is very stupid. We don't want to be restarting again. We want to actually get somewhere now that we're on part 4. Did I say attempt 4 in the intro? I hope I didn't. It's part 4, attempt 8. I was hoping we'd take it out. But it looks like it only has Low Kick, which is double resisted by Zubat. Which, you know... It should live that, but then it is only level 6, so 5 levels below the Machop. We'll split the XP between Skinny and Web. Okay. Right, so that's that trainer dealt with. Web learns Constrict, not the greatest move. It takes a while until Web really becomes useful, I think. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center and heal. And remember, I want the egg to be hatched in Violet City, so we need to sort of get there as quickly as possible, because I don't know how close the egg is to hatching. And if it hatches on a route where we've caught a Pokemon already, I think I need to restart. Because, or I count it as not a catch for the thing, because it would be my second encounter. Let me see, does it say anything here about how close it is? It moves around inside sometimes. It must be close to hatching. Well, sometimes I think there's another message when it's closer. So what we need to do is just get through Union Cave and back to Violet City. And I think once we do so, we should be good. Then it will hatch there, I'm hoping. Now, berries have regrown overnight, obviously. We're playing the next day again, even though the video's coming out 2 days later. I need a few days in a row to do WarioWare, because I feel if I don't play that in a row, I sort of risk, you know, getting worse at it again. So I want to record 2 or 3 WarioWare attempts. Oh, I shouldn't be speaking about other games. But yeah, we're doing a few of these parts to then be able to focus on other games for a few days. Yeah, that is at least another Nintendo... what do you call it? Another Nintendo game. So hopefully they're not too mad about me mentioning that. Yeah, I feel like Skinny is getting really close here to the level cap. Remember, you can gain more XP than the... Oh, there's this fire breather here. This is not good. Okay, I don't know if this actually works or not. Okay, we got past them, but we trigger a wild encounter because I just dashed for it, honestly. Right, this is why we needed Skinny or Wooper. I would have preferred Wooper, but, you know, we got Skinny in the end, so we'll work with what we've got. And this is the one issue coming through here. We really need Skinny to get through Union Cave, so we need to make sure we split the XP every single time. Now, I believe there's a hiker up here also that we haven't taken on yet. Now, also, it probably wouldn't be the worst if Skinny weren't able to participate in the rocket battles, since it's not really going to do much in those battles anyway. In Zubat, we really need to get to learn Bite. Once it learns Bite, it'll sort of be able to fight for itself, and it will be able to hopefully take out Bugsy. Now the level cap for Bugsy will be 16, so we won't have a Golbat yet. But I have to see, I hope the Scyther doesn't hit too hard. Obviously it's known for using, what is it, that one move, that bug move that increases, Fury Cutter. Oh no, we gotta, if the fella turns, we are in big trouble. Oh, you can get level 7 Zubats in here, oh, but probably during the day. Oh man, okay. Well, we're gonna have to use Tail here. What is Tail holding? A berry? It must be a berry. Oh boy, we're confused. Right, it's doing 2 damage, that's okay. We'll do a lot of damage to ourselves because I think we have bad defense and... Right, we take it out with 1 hit, very nice. The crit definitely mattered there. Okay, thankfully the hiker didn't turn. Right, remember there's a bird keeper there. Do we go into heal or do we dash straight for... I think, look at the health. Now PP wise we mightn't be doing too well. Oh, that girl's gone, so we can pick up the great ball that's there. She gave us the poison barb yesterday that we've given to, I believe, Webb. But if Zubat learns a poison type move, we might give it to Zubat. Now we've taken on the trainers in this direction, so we don't need to fear any encounters here other than the ones in the tall grass. We will get an odd one. We're only coming back, alright, Hoppip, that, yeah, I think Hoppip, it's better to catch Skiploom, or not Skip, what is its evolution, Hoppip? Yeah, Skiploom, you can catch it later on in the game. I believe it doesn't even have a damaging move. I believe it only has Synthesis and Splash. So we might be able to take it out here with Ultrasonic and get all of the XP on Ultrasonic. If it does have Synthesis, it's gonna... Oh, it does. Okay, so this is gonna take too long. Let's switch to Web. Web is a super effective move, plus the Poison Barb. Yeah, with Synthesis, unfortunately, it's gonna take too long to take out the Zubat. We mightn't even make it. This way, it'll be a lot quicker, especially if we poison it. Now I can splash all at once. I use Synthesis. We're gonna take it out. Super effective, plus the Poison Barb. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have Flares anymore. Flares would have made Bugsy very easy. But, yeah. Okay. We basically want to get back to Violet as quick as possible. We'll pick up the item on this tree. And then just hatch the egg here, essentially, that's the goal. I believe we've taken on all trainers, haven't we? We've beaten Bellsprout Tower. We've taken on all the trainers in the gym. So we just want to walk up and down here. I know we don't have a bike yet. And make sure the egg hatches, because we don't want to run into any issues when it comes to having 2 encounters from the same area. Usually I think if you just walk and progress through the game, it hatches somewhere around Goldenrod City, because that's right when you defeat Sudowoodo and you can head back to Professor Elm, who I believe gives you an Everstone by showing Togepi to them, which we don't really need. We'll be heading to Professor Elm once we get the EXP share. I'm not even sure if it is Elm who gives you the EXP share. It might be Mr. Pokemon, I'm not sure. Right, we're just going to walk up and down here. Sorry, I have a bit of a stuffed nose. Usually in the mornings. Well, it isn't quite morning anymore, is it? But yeah. Okay, this may take a while, but I want to really ensure that we don't get duplicate encounters. It's making sounds inside, it's going to hatch soon. Now I think that's the closest message to it actually hatching, as far as I am aware. We don't have cut yet. Would have been good to come back here with cut, because there is this tree back here, and you can probably gain an item back there. Also, there are those 7 siblings, one for each day, that hang out around Johto and give you those elemental type boosting, or type boosting, what do you call them, held items. So we got the poison barb yesterday from Frida. She's Friday. Saturday, I don't know where the Saturday person is. I know that there's someone that's on the route back to Professor Elm, but I really don't think we should head that far back. We'll be heading back there eventually anyway. So we just want the Togepi to hatch in Violet City, so that we can, move on safely and not get duplicate encounters. I did say I wanted to keep the Route 33 encounter for Heracross, and I think we will attempt to do so. We can also, in Azalea Town, headbutt trees for encounters, I believe. So we'll have to see there. We'll have to see, because we are very likely to get Apom and Pineco before we get a Heracross. But a Heracross, if it learns, I don't know when it learns fighting type moves, would be pretty good against Whitney. Now I'm just worried, am I taking away a Pokemon that nah. It's really with the Fire Starter where you would need a fighting type. I know we don't no longer have the Fire Starter, but the other 2 starters won't take super effective damage from Miltank's rollout. But having a fighting type would be good, or at least a fighting type move. I really don't see who could learn one by that time. We don't really have much choice. This egg is taking a little longer to hatch than I thought, but it is close, apparently. Like, this is just the longest patch, or straight, where I can just walk up and down without, any downsides to it. We could fish in Violet City. I'll keep that in mind for other games, but I don't think you can get any special Pokemon. I think Quillfish would be available on Route 32, but it'll be very difficult to get because we have to walk through the grass without access to repels. You can only buy repels from Azalea onwards, which I should probably look up the encounters in Ilex Forest and decide if we use repels to get through it or not, and then maybe focus on headbutting trees. Because as far as I remember, I think you can catch Oddish and Paras there. And both of those I would prefer to be HM users in the Gen 1 remakes rather than using them here, because we can evolve them. And the Gen 1 games we tended to beat by having 3 to 4 Pokemon, usually a core of 3 that beat the Elite Four, and then a 4th one that just stood around looking good, but it would usually, it could cover sometimes for certain situations. Let's see. Surely this egg's about to hatch now, is it not? We went all the way to Azalea Town and back. Surely that's about the length that you would walk to get to Goldenrod. So again, there's like dust. I should have dusted the flipping screen again before I started. But we'll just hatch the egg here. And Zubat is coming along slowly but surely. Oh, there we go. Our Violet City encounter is Togepi. Very good. So we won't be using Togepi since we already have a friendship evolution in the going that will be flying type. So we'll have to see. Let me look up Togepi's Pokedex entry so we can give it a name, as we're using a word from the Pokedex entry. Let's see, Pokedex entries. The shell seems to be filled with joy. It is said that it will share good luck when treated kindly. So we could go for joy or good luck there, or luck. I think shell has pretty sure that has been used already. But I think joy is like a good name, is it not, for a Togepi? Let's see, joy is still available. So that's what we'll name it, joy. I just saw that it's male, and there is Nurse Joy in the lore. Oh, I've also realized I forgot to adjust the thing, the face cam. Oh, what am I doing? The face cam settings. Right, we'll do that in a second. So we're gonna go for luck actually, rather than joy. Not that I want to say that joy is a female word and luck isn't. So let's see if luck is available. It is. Very good. Okay, welcome to the Team Luck. You won't be part of it for long, but yeah, let's get back to Azalea Town and take on those Team Rocket grunts and the executive at the Slowpoke well. Okay, we're going to keep Togepi in the team for a bit, just to give it a bit of experience. We wanted to battle 1 or 2 battles while we save, while we heal here. I forgot to do the settings for the face cam. I can tell because, yeah, it's doing that. I don't want it to do that. And then, what was the setting that I had here? I have them saved somewhere. Sorry for doing this. I did the settings for the 3DS, but I forgot to do the face cam ones. Now I'm gonna look very pale here in a second, but I'd prefer if it was like this, because I think it's a more natural color. The other one's very full of color. Right, so we hope to see you again. I would wish we wouldn't have to see you again, but you know, it's the way things are. So let's add Togepi to the list. Let's go here, Togepi, and show it. There we go, Togepi's on the list. Yeah, we'll be using it to maybe get a bit of XP, but we will be dropping it very soon after that. Because, as I said, we already have a friendship evolution that we're going after, and we actually want another friendship evolution, which is Umbreon as well. So yeah, I think it's just safer to go for one of those, and they're both flying type as well, which isn't great. So the plan here is this time to actually take on the 2 trainers with the Nidoran. And switch train while doing so. The female Nidoran should be easy enough. However, I can see the male Nidoran being a bit of trouble, because Sentret, although it will be higher level, isn't exactly the greatest Pokemon when it comes to defense. Right, let's take it out here. It's a pity we're splitting the XP, but Zubat just isn't strong enough yet to take that out by itself. Now we should be able to switch train and win this battle. So we'll take on this woman who's on the phone, or girl, I don't know. We'll see in a second. Picnicker, Liz. Right. Yeah, we're gonna switch straight out of this and go into Tail. Get Tail some XP. Tail will be our most useful Pokemon against the Rocket Grunts, unfortunately, because we don't really have great moves on others. Did Tail learn a 3rd move? Oh, it learned Quick Attack. When did that happen? I flippin' missed that. So this is more accurate, but has the same base damage, I think, and always ensures that we go first. So we should use Quick Attack over Tackle, definitely. I think it is 100% accurate, unless of course you get your accuracy debuffed. This Ultrasonic rose to level 8, that's great news. I think Sentret is holding a berry, or Tail is, so we should be good to take on the other trainer down here too, to the south. Now we avoided walking this path last time to take on the fishermen. We took on all of those. So there's just the bird keeper left. And that could be a difficult battle since we're very weak to flying type Pokemon. Now Horn Attack is going to do a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure it won't one-shot me, will I? I can maybe get a Supersonic in here to see if it maybe hurts itself. Now we're almost the same level, which is why I had the guts to do that. Normally I would not do such a thing. Like, I'm risking Jeopardy Pokemon here, and I have big trust issues in Pokemon that aren't evolved at least one stage. Just I feel like, oh, very good, that's good damage there. We might take one Horn Attack to the face here. We actually don't. The Supersonic by Ultrasonic pulled through and did the job for us, and we defeat Roland. Okay, let's get out of here. Try and trigger as little battles as possible. And it's a Mareep. I almost said Fluffy. Now, Fluffy doesn't have Thundershock yet. We know that because we caught one in a different attempt. Since Web is lagging behind a little bit, we'll switch to Web here to take out Mareep. It has only Tackle and Growl maybe or something. Right. But I love that Pokemon at level 11 already have 4 moves. In Gen 1 that was not a thing. Like, you were lucky to have 3 moves by level 11 in Gen 1. Well, yeah, I suppose that's kind of true. Right, we gain some XP. Zubat is slowly but surely catching up. We took on this trainer already. They had a Wooper. Skinny one-shot it. Let's heal here. And let me see, will we be able to defeat this bird keeper down here or not? The thing is, I don't know what Pokemon they have exactly, but I feel like it would be great XP for Zubat if we could, you know, switch train on it. Tail's level 12, Web is 11, but again, these two Pokemon are weak to flying type moves. So Tail would have to do it on its own. Is Tail holding a berry? I'm pretty sure it is. What else would I have given to it? So yeah, we'll take on the bird keeper here. Hopefully this doesn't go wrong. Yes, I did beat Faulkner, my man. And let me see what you have. Let's see. Bird keeper, Peter. Right. Sends out a Pidgey. Level 6, so it doesn't even have Gust yet. I'm pretty confident to use a Supersonic here. We miss it. Tackle does how much? 5, that's not great, so a crit would do about 8. We're missing all of the Supersonics. Now, I want to switch here just in case. And we're going to switch to Web to take this out. If another level 6 Pidgey comes out next, I can switch into Zubat and back out of it, because a crit will only do about 8. So I think we're pretty safe to do that. I wasn't expecting the bird keeper to have this week of Pokemon. I was expecting more along the lines of the hiker after Union Cave. But yeah, very good. Since it didn't have Gust, Web is fine to battle here. Spearow, now this has Peck. So we need a switch here, and we need a switch to Tail, because Peck will be super effective. And it hit incredibly hard in the gym. And it's doing 6 damage. That's unbelievable to me. We have quick attack. Alright, we do over half. Let's hope that that wasn't the highest possible roll. And it lives on 1 because we get a low roll. No, it doesn't. Right, let's see what the final Pokemon is. It's another Pidgey. It's going to be level 6 again. So we'll use 1 quick attack here. Right, very nice. And then we'll switch to Zubat. Zubat, we pretty sure will live a crit. Just so it gains some XP here. I know it's not the most XP, but the closer we can get it to learning Bite, the more useful it will become. and then I think we switch back to tail, and the quick attack ensures that we go first. It's 100% accurate, so we should win the battle easily. Also, a bit of a pity that we lost the berry there. Should have taken it off. Yeah, but then again, we didn't know how strong these Pokemon were, so yeah. I forgot, we have the TM for Mudslap. So we could teach that to someone to take on the fire types in Union Cave and defeat the things also. Now, Mudslap can be learned by tail. You know what, it's not a great move anyway, but at least it gives it a way to hit rock types and fire types for super effective damage. We're going to head back to the Pokemon Center just to be very safe. We're going to lead Togepi through Union Cave and then switch to Zubat for trainer battles. Because, as I said, I want every Pokemon to partake in at least a few battles, because the nature they get depends on the XP that they have. And if level 5 Pokemon will all have almost guaranteed the same nature, and I don't want to end up having the same nature on all of my Pokemon in Pokemon Bank and then Home. So we're going to put Luck to the top of the team here. I think we've taken on every single trainer along the way. And I think we can even take on the things now, the fire breathers in here. So we have Luck in the lead here. Let's see, what do we get? We get a Sandshrew. I think we'll split this XP with Skinny. Let's switch to Skinny. Now Skinny should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's like 355 XP away. So we're just going to lead Togepi all the way through Union Cave. Except for these battles here against trainers, where we will switch to Ultrasonic. Now the thing is, Skinny is very close to leveling up. But it won't be useful anyway. It won't be useful against Bugsy or against the Rocket Executives. And it is a Jeopardy Pokemon, so we need to be very careful about not letting it faint. So yeah, let's use Skinny here on Onix. I hope we don't level up, but you know, it depends what level the next Pokemon has, if I can switch Zubat back in again or not, to split the XP, because splitting the XP, 126, that's quite a lot. Right, if we get another 100, oh, they only had one Pokemon, okay, I don't know what I was talking about there, forget about it. Right, let's put Togepi back in the lead, just so that it gets a random amount of XP. I'm not trying to get any specific natures. I just want to prevent all Pokemon having the same nature. So we'll attempt this Fire Breather here as well, but we'll switch to Ultrasonic in the lead again. Yeah, we will. Okay, come on, Mr. Fire Breather. You're looking the wrong ways. Here I am. Okay. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing me, he says. Yeah, we can tell a tale about Supersonics confusing us. Not from the Zubats, but from the Goldeen that Rolf had earlier on. Now, a Coughing level 6. Now, I know Bug isn't super effective against Poison in Gen 2. No, it was Poison was super effective against Bug in Gen 1. Okay, Tackle does only 3. The thing is, the Leech Life will do absolutely nothing. We do recover 1 HP though. It is confused no more. You know what? This battle's going to take too long. Thankfully, there is no abilities yet, so Coughing doesn't have Levitate, so Mudslap will hit it for super effective damage. But probably Quick Attack will actually do more damage. Do we lower its accuracy? We do, so the tackles will probably miss. Let's see if Quick Attack does more. And I do about the same. So I think we'll use a mud slap here. How many mud slaps? It only has 10 PP, alright. But we defeat this guy pretty easily. Also didn't have to use skill. Oh, there's a second one. Okay, it's just going to be level 8 or something, isn't it? Oh, it's another level 6. So we'll use 2 mud slaps, switch to Zubat, and hopefully Zubat can finish the battle off. There's a trainer that's protecting the way down to the west. And now I kind of want to make sure, yeah, it didn't take it out, very good. If we had a crit, that would have been bad there. Now I want Zubat to take this out. We're going to use a supersonic first and then just leech life it. Hopefully it takes itself out. How much damage? Oh, we take 4, which is quite a lot. Right, supersonic worked. I'll be a lot happier once we have Confuse Ray. There we go. And Zubat finishes the battle and gains 72 XP for doing its part against Fire Breather Bill. Now, does Coughing or Wheezing learn Flamethrower? I have a feeling that it can learn it as the TM, can it? Oh, we forgot to switch out of Zubat. We did say we wanted Luck to lead the way through Union Cave. Now, because we still don't have Bite, I don't like this matchup. I really don't. So we're going to switch to Tail, who unfortunately is a little weak. So I think we're going to leave Union Cave and come back in to take on the other trainer. Ooh, I don't like that. 7 levels above and we don't one-shot it. That is poor. That is very poor. I want Tail to be at full health because I'm suspecting a Slowpoke from that trainer. And Slowpoke, I probably have to use Tail. So let's get Luck into the lead here again. I missed one battle. Not the worst. Let's see if we get another one. Yeah, we most likely will get a few more. Sandshrew, this means Skinny. I suppose Tail could also come in and finish it off. Web is resisted. Skinny's pretty close already. Maybe we go for Tail. Sandshrew does hit pretty hard, but it's level 6, so we should be good. We should be good. We're double its level. But you see, it does 4 damage, even though it's 6 levels below us. Oh, not 6. It does 4 damage. Did I say 6? Or was I talking about the levels when I said 6? Right, now, Quick Attack can't miss, thankfully, but losing Tail would have been a disaster there. Because... Alright, we have Skinny, so let's just get out of here and heal. And then drop off Togepi. Togepi has gained the XP I wanted it to gain. I think Hoppip would be available on Route 33 there, but we already have a Grass-type Pokemon. And early game Hoppip is not very useful because it has only Splash and Synthesis, and then doesn't learn great moves for a long time. It's a great thing to have Grass Flying because you're not weak to electric type moves, but other than that, it's not really great. You're very weak to Ice, you're still weak to Rock, which are, I suppose, types that don't come along too often against, you know, the big trainers. We're going to switch to box 1 here to drop off Togepi, since, in my opinion, unless we're forced to use it, which I think can't happen, because if we lose Ultrasonic, we need a restart. And then we'll switch back to box 2. And then I think I do want to go into Union Cave and take on that final trainer there. And maybe even go downstairs just to see what's going on. Oh, why is there a Pokemon in box 2? Oh, there isn't. Okay, we're still showing the thing at the bottom from box 1. Okay. So that took about 40 minutes there. That's alright. Not too bad. I believe there are there 3 rockets before the executive. You know, maybe we should take out Slowpoke well first. That's Kurt there. I think he's hurt himself. Hey there, Gold. The guards up top took off when I shouted at them, but then I took a tumble down the well, yeah. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Go show them how gutsy you are in my place. Damn, what is up with all these flipping grown-ups forcing children to do their bidding? Right, okay, we're gonna lead Ultrasonic because I wanted to learn Bite as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think there might be 3 grunts and then the executive. Let's see. I love the song here, by the way. Sort of reminds me of childhood games, even more childhood than the Pokemon games. Oh, Rattata. Okay, I wasn't expecting Rattata. I was expecting Weezings and everything. Now, Rattata's hit really hard. So we'll use Web here, just because I don't think Web's going to get much play against other Pokemon. Now, it mightn't have been the greatest idea to use Web. Does Constrict lower its speed and do damage every few turns? Oh, it's used 2 Tail Whips already. I'm not too happy about that. It didn't lower its speed. Let's see how much... Oh, here comes the quick attack. Okay, it did 12. So a crit would probably do 18. Which means, unless my math is completely off, which means we should probably switch, but I don't really want to split the XP 3 ways, but I'm gonna have to now. Right, we didn't poison it. We're gonna have to switch to Tail and probably require the Pokemon Center. And it looks like, yeah, we'll take on Team Rocket here within the hour and then move on. Sentret does hit hard. I'm starting to respect it now for how hard it actually does hit. That's another Rattata. So let's hope we can outpace this to beat it. We do still have room for 2 levels on Tail, which is why I wanted to come in here first, because I knew there were grunts before the actual executive. And yeah, we need to make sure that they're defeated. If we come in here at the level cap and still have to take on the grunts, we're going to over level. So that's usually the idea. That was the idea behind attempt 1, going straight into the gym and taking on the first trainer. But little did I know that the first trainer had a Pokemon at the level cap already and just ripped straight through my team. Yeah, at this pace it doesn't feel like we're going to reach I can't say it. Morty's gym, town, place, whatever. Ecruteak, there we go. Ecruteak City. It doesn't feel like we're going to reach Ecruteak. But if we could at least get to Whitney and beat Whitney, that'd be great. We will take a break after we took on Team Rocket, and in that break I'll look up the encounters for Ilex Forest to see what is smartest to do going through there. Right, let's take on the next grunt. Okay, stop. I didn't read it. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's take them on. They aren't the executive yet, and even if they were, no, it's a grunt. I hope there is an executive. I looked up like villain team leaders, Gen 2, before playing this, and it said like level 14 and Slowpoke Well there was an executive. I don't know. Yeah, quick attack. Mudslap wouldn't affect Zubat. Although if we could ground it, it would be super effective. Now I don't like us being confused, so we're going to switch to Ultrasonic, just because we know that Zubat won't be able to knock us out, because it only has Leech Life, which we resist twice, and Supersonic. We'll actually Supersonic it, in the hopes that it can't do that to us again. Actually, if it does a lot of damage here, you know what, we might try and take it out with Zubat here, so that we don't have to switch Zubat back in the next Pokemon. Still confused, we need it to hurt itself once more. Ah, unfortunate. So the unfortunate thing here is we're trading 1 damage for 1 damage. So we need it to hurt itself. Alright, it's confused no more. The only way we can actually win this battle is by confusing it, and now it has confused us. So we will switch to tail and finish the battle off. Hopefully it doesn't use supersonic again. Would be a bit weird to, you know, use a confusing move when you just confused your opponent. But we're pretty far away still from 14, so we're good still. Ekans. Does it have bite at level 11 yet? I'm not sure. I don't think it does. I think it learns bite later. So we'll switch into ultrasonic. Ideally we would have taken out the Zubat so that we could switch out of here. Right, I'd use Poison Sting, which was a great move. It's probably going to use bite now. Watch this. Nah, it doesn't have bite yet, does it? It has Leer. That's no problem. It has Leer, Wrap, and Poison Sting, I think. And Wrap doesn't prevent you from moving the way it does in Gen 1. So we should be good. Ultrasonic gains yet more XP. Yeah, rotten whatever. Goodbye. Let's pick up this item. Super Potion. Okay, very nice. Yeah, there's one more grunt, and then we have the executive in the top corner. And I believe one of these Slowpoke have a male that you can take. But let's see. Right, Rocket Grunt wants to battle, sends out Rattata. This, okay, it's only level 7. Oh, Web's fully healed. I was expecting Web to be hurt still, but we left to heal, didn't we? That's why. It's just Web doesn't really have great Pokemon to face against, so I'm using it against the Pokemon that it has the best matchup against, which unfortunately is Rattata. Now we will outspeed him, sparing any crits. Now the thing is, if it does get a crit here, we're in trouble, and it has been outspeeding us. So we don't want to lose Spinarak. We definitely don't want to lose Spinarak. Tail will probably take quite some damage here, unfortunately. I think its defense isn't the best. We'll try and take it out here. It looks like we're going to have 2 Pokemon at the level cap after this, because if it's all Rattatas, oh it isn't, okay. So we'll lay 1 quick attack on it and then switch out to Zubat. So that Zubat gains more XP. Also, we're confused, so it's good to get rid of the confusion by switching. And then we should be able to do this, I think. We'll try and use 1 Supersonic on it first. Hopefully it lands. It does. Very good. Let's see. Does it hurt itself? It used Supersonic on us, so we're going to switch back out again and take it out with Tail. I was just hoping that Ultrasonic would be in on the next Pokemon when it comes out, so that I could switch to Tail and wouldn't have to switch to Zubat and then to Tail again, essentially giving my opponent 2 free turns. Which, you know, okay, when they have Zubat at that level, not dangerous, but if it's like a Rattata, very dangerous play to give your opponent 2 free turns. Uses Supersonic, it fails. We're going to switch to Zubat again just because we want Zubat to grow. It needs Bite. I think in Gen 1 it was level 15 when it learned Bite, which would be... oh yeah, the level cap's 16 for Bugsy. So I guess we would be fine. We're not even going to attempt this Supersonic strat this time. We're just going to take it out. Quick attack, and then because it is an executive, they do have level 14 Pokemon. We're going to go out to heal, and we might in fact take on that other trainer that we saw in Union Cave first, since Tail isn't quite at level 14 yet. Now I don't think there's a way of us getting Web to the level cap or even Zubat just yet. Yeah, look at this. We need to split the XP here, and Zubat's not useful at all until it's evolved, really. But when it learns Bite, at least it can fend off other Zubats, and we are gonna rely, unfortunately, on it in the gym. What what do we do here? I think we just try and go for it. Okay, we hurt ourselves in confusion. We do a lot of damage to ourselves, and that was a crit. Do we take ourselves out here if we hurt ourselves again? Plus the leech life. So I think we might have to try and take this Zubat out with our own Zubat. Well, I suppose not necessarily. We can actually switch straight back to Tail. Hope we don't get confused. It probably will use Supersonic since if it has... oh no, it uses Leech Life 2 and this quick attack should take it out. Right, so let's head out and try and get Tail to level 14. And we're going to use that trainer in Union Cave. And we might go down the steps just to see if there are any items down there or anything. Also, I'm a bit worried that our bag's going to be full soon, which, you know, wouldn't be good. But we have pockets now and not just a bag of 20 items. So you can have like 5 times 20 items now or something. Yeah, it's unfortunate we lost Flares. Flares would have made Bugsy very easy. Let's make sure we steer clear of the grass. We could also pick this item here. Poison Cure Berry. I like my antidotes, so don't mind that. So let's go in here and take on that other trainer. I have a feeling that they have a Slowpoke. And I don't know if Slowpoke has Confusion yet, or if it has Headbutt. Either way, it's not going to be great. And it's a wild Geodude. It doesn't have Rock Throw yet. I think I want to Supersonic it before I switch. Oh, damn it. Look at that, it does 4 damage. Right, we got a Supersonic in. Now, I don't believe Skinny would over-level in this battle, but in case the other trainer does have a Slowpoke, I might require Skinny to defeat it. So we're actually going to come in here with Tail and use Mudslap, since Levitate isn't a thing yet. Which I believe not all Geodudes do, which is weird. I think it's only one of 2 possible abilities it will get from Gen 2 onwards. I think we can use a quick attack to take it out here. Probably should have used Tackle actually. Ultrasonic grows to level 11, so it's almost caught up with the rest of the team. In fact, it is caught up with Web, which this just seems like a place where you'd hide an item, doesn't it? Okay. Now let's see. Should we switch train? I think we're good to switch train. If it is, oh, we could have actually bypassed them. Right. That was very nasty music there in the build-up. It's almost like they're going to be a powerful Pokemaniac Larry. They usually have Slowpokes, don't they? Okay, now we have not a clue if they have Confusion or Headbutt. So I want to go to Tail first and see what they use. They use Tackle. Does it have neither of the 2? That could be possible as well. Let's use it. Oh, we don't even have to use a quick attack. We'll definitely outspeed it. You know what? I think I feel safe enough bringing in Skinny here. I think it doesn't have Confusion. It would have used it if it had. So the Skinny can get a bit closer to the edging above as far as you can, the level cap. And we've taken him out already. Very good. So I was unnecessarily worried about it, but I don't think you can blame me after all the things that went wrong. Yeah, I believe there's an item on each end, and then if you surf up that path, you get to the ruins of Alf, where you can catch Xatu and Smeargle. And we might actually go for those, I was thinking, rather than the other one. Now, will Skinny over level? It is a level 8 Sandshrew. On the top floor they were only level 6, but I think we won't over level here yet. Let's see. Okay, we take it out, no prob. Very good, very good, very good. I think there's an item on each end here. We'll just pick them up. TM39, not a clue what it is. We'll take a look at it once we're out of here. But surely they might come in handy against Bugsy. X-Defend we can't use. So we should probably head up the mart and sell the items that we can't use because of the rules of the playthrough. Like X-Defend and... I don't know. That's pretty much the only items that we can't use because of the rules. Now let's see. Did Skinny get... Oh, I meant to look at stats there. Let me see, how close is it? Nah, I don't think we're going to level up here. But if we do encounter Geodudes on the way out, we need to take them out with Tail from now on. I think we won't level up from this. Oof, but we're getting close. We're getting very close. So let's get out of here. I think we've explored everything in this tunnel now. We've also defeated all of the trainers. I know we should probably be exchanging phone numbers with certain trainers so that we can re-encounter them and, you know, defeat them again and again, because yeah, at the end of the game awaits Red with a level 81 Pikachu. I think it's the highest level of any opposing trainer in any Pokemon game. I think I've read that once. It might be in Heart Gold and Soul Silver though. Maybe they made it more difficult there. But then again, the Pokemon games tended to get more easy the further along they went. Especially after Gen 6, or Gen 6 onwards. The games tended to get really easy. So, yeah, I think Gen 5 actually might be one of the more difficult Pokemon generations. But I'm not 100% on. Now we need to take this out with Tail because Skinny would probably level above the cap. Hopefully Skinny can withstand enough tackles because Mud Slap, although effective, super effective, it does 3, so a crit I'm gonna have to estimate will do 5. Right, we need 3 Mud Slaps and we need 4 Mud Slaps probably. Nah, 3 will still do it. And we're dropping its accuracy, so if it does tackle again, it is very unlikely to actually land it. It does, of course, because that's just the way the things go in Neil Surreal playthroughs, but you know, we'll take it as it comes. Tail actually hasn't quite reached 14, which is a bit of a pity, because I think we're all out of trainers. And the Rocket Grunt in front of the gym won't leave until we've taken care of the executive. So we're at 57 minutes. We'll head in and take on the executive. We won't be switch training Zubat in that battle, just because it is a boss battle of sorts. And it has, if they have a level 14 Pokemon, we shouldn't be risking. Although walking to the battle, we can still train Zubat, so we'll leave it in the lead for now, and then just before we walk up to them, we'll switch to Sentret in the lead. Alright, we haven't gotten a single wild encounter in here, have we? Oh, speaking of, let's see, what is our encounter for thing? Unfortunately, we have Slowpoke and Slowbro already. And since Slow King is a trade evolution, I can't catch it, unfortunately. So we're going to use a Supersonic here, and I'm going to try and take out this Slowpoke with just Ultrasonic, since we have a super effective move. And I am assuming they don't have Confusion, since the trainer's Slowpoke used only Tackle. Right, it has Growl and Tackle by the looks of it. Now this did lower our attack, but we're doing super effective damage. Curse! Holy, it has a lot more moves than I expected it to have, which is not good. Maybe it does have Confusion, it just didn't use it. Okay, let's Leech Life. So Slowpoke, unfortunately not a legitimate encounter, since we can't obtain Slowking legitimately. And Gold Red the male, be good and look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke love Dad. I believe we can talk to this one too, a Slowpoke with a tail cut off. These darn nasty Team Rocket grunts. Right, we're gonna lead Tail. I don't know what Pokemon they have, I should have looked it up, but right, this is the Rocket Executive that the level cap 14 is in place for. Let's see what they have. We're slightly under leveled, but I think we can do it. Let's do it. Rocket Grunt. Okay, it doesn't even call them an executive, but it's a level 14 coughing. Okay. So, good job here having Mud Slap. This will lower its accuracy. So we'll use a few Mud Slaps, hopefully. Right, how much did that do? Was that 8? So a crit would do 12. We're just going to use Mud Slap, Mud Slap, Mud Slap. Ah, oh, okay. Now the thing is, its accuracy is so low. I think Ultrasonic has some play here. Especially because we resist poison type moves, so we'll use Supersonic. Right, so its accuracy is really low and it is confused. And it hurts itself. We should have, we don't have Tail Whip on any Pokemon, unfortunately. Alright, we're slowly healing back. Once it's no longer confused, we'll confuse it again. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. So I think it did 10, didn't it? So I think 15 is what a crit will do. We'll just keep damaging it here, even if we're only doing 1. Let's hope it hurts itself again. It doesn't. Tackle misses. That's all the Mud Slaps that we used coming through for us. Oh no. Okay. It is no longer confused. However, how much did that do? Was that 6? Was it 6 that it did? No, it was more. It was more. It was 8. 8 would be 12. I'm going to use another Supersonic, and then I think we might have to switch to Skinny. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, alright. It actually did do 8. Okay, we need to switch out of here. This battle is proven. You know, we're going to switch to Web. Web sort of fallen behind because we're just struggling to find opponents for it. Unfortunately, it snaps out of the confusion. I'm going to use a Constrict. The Mud Slaps are taking its toll. Okay. Right. We're going to use one more, but it's not missing the tackles, so it's time to switch now, definitely, because it's doing 7 damage. Now, Skinny. What are we going to do here? Smog is not resisted. Do we use a Wrap just to lay down some damage? And then maybe a Growth? I almost mispronounced that to say some... You know what? We'll just use Vine Whip and hopefully the... Okay, we take it out. Very good. So, Tail grows to level 14, which was the level cap. Ultrasonic grows to level 12. And learns Bite. Yes, it can finally battle. Skinny grows to level 15. Learns Sleep Powder. Oh, that's gonna be very helpful. And Web. Actually, all 4 of our Pokemon leveled up in this battle. Very nice. So we defeated the Rocket Grunt. We'll update everything here because let's see, what do we have to update? We need to update the info. We haven't lost the Pokemon, but the level cap has gone to 16 now for both Bugsy and our rival. So we need to take on Bugsy slightly under leveled so that we still are under the level cap to take on the rival. But remember, our rival picked Totodile and we have a Bellsprout with Sleep Powder now. So yeah, that'll be the next battle, will be Bugsy. We'll see you then. Okay, right, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. So Kurt comes in to check on the Slowpoke. Way to go, Team Rocket took off. Let's get out of here. Oh, he ports us out, very kind of him. And I think he now creates Pokeballs for us. So we have one white apricot, or whatever it's called, not apricot, apricot, I don't know. Apricoco, something like that, is that what it's called? Apricorns, that's what it's called. We have one, yeah, white apricorn. I think you can only give him one at a time. I think in Crystal is where you can start giving them multiple at a time, unfortunately. So yeah, we get one ball a day, even if we have 7 or 8 apricorns of a colour, as far as I remember anyway. So yeah, I said we were going to take a break. We've done over an hour and 5 minutes. I think in the next hour we should be able to defeat both Bugsy and our rival. We're going to save here. And yeah, I think we should be good for those battles, sort of. We'll have to see. Right, I'll take a break and I'll check out the encounters in Ilex Forest and see if we need repels or not to go through there, and potentially prefer headbutt encounters over the wild encounters, and also Route 33 if we want a headbutt encounter or not. But we can only get headbutt once we defeat Bugsy and the rival, so I'll check that out during this break and then we'll be right back. Okay, back again. Let's continue our journey. So next up is Bugsy, level cap 16. Let's see, Zubat does have bite now, so maybe it will be able to fend for itself. I'm a bit worried, you know, with losing it because it is a Jeopardy Pokemon. Right, let's take on these twins. There are no double battles yet. Gen 2, I think they're introducing Gen 3. So, let's see. Twins, Amy and May. Love that they're spelt with the same letters. Spinarak. Now, Spinarak should only have Poison Sting, which shouldn't do much against us. So I think, yeah, it does too. Very good. We're going to try and confuse it just to add to the pressure. Thankfully that failed. Come on, how many are we going to make? I know it's 55 accurate only, but surely. How many of these are we going to miss before we finally land one? Come on, no way. This Spinarak here is dodging moves all over the place. You have got to be kidding me. Right, this is an unsafe strat against Bugsy, that's for sure. Right, I don't care about our speed being well. I don't know, Lady Ba, who I suspect will be out next, will probably hit a little harder than Spinarak can against us. And we should also definitely level up Tail, the Centret, just because, yeah, it's probably our second best Pokemon after Zubat against Bugsy. So we'll probably switch on the Lady Ann. We really should give a berry to Ultrasonic, but I think I'm all out of, or Lady Ba it is. Now this definitely has Tackle, and we've been status moved to Oblivion, so let's switch to Tail. We get confused, that's not great. Let's switch back to Ultrasonic. At level 10, it wouldn't have Comet Punch yet or something, would it? It has Supersonic though, and it's spamming it all over the place, so back into Tail. I'm worried about the damage the Tail does to itself when it gets super... Stop using that flipping move, and also why was it... Like, they landed it two times in a row, I couldn't hit it... Like, I hit it once out of 6. Finally they're starting to miss it. Right, we take out the first group of trainers, or well, the first trainer, so to speak, Amy and May. And we're getting quite some money there. Right, there's another bug catcher there. Now, I have absolutely no clue what Pokemon they have. I'm just hoping that it's poison bugs. Bugs that mainly use poison type moves. Let's see. Okay. Caterpie. Caterpie will do some damage here, but we're not going to mess around like we did last time. Move bite to the top and just start biting. Caterpie should have a low attack. It might do 3 damage. Okay, it did 4. That's Zubat's defense for you. So 6 is a crit, probably. Let's hope that this next bite takes it out. Unfortunately, string shot means it's going to go first. And then let's hope it's a Weedle on the back. I don't think Bug Bite's a thing yet in Gen 2. I think that it was only introduced later. Because that would maybe hurt a little more. But yeah, if this has just Poison Sting... Oh, okay, a crit, it does too. I was thinking if a regular one did too, that wouldn't be great. But Ultrasonic's getting great XP here. Hopefully it levels to 13. Now we are lagging behind a little bit, which isn't great. We should probably also leave the heal here just to make sure we don't jeopardize Zubat any more than it already is with, you know, being so frail. I feel like it is quite a frail Pokemon. Now Bugsy's level cap is 16, but so is the level cap for the rival battle after. So who will be useful in the rival battle after? Definitely Skinny, who is level to 15 and Slowpoke well. And I think Zubat. Oh, does the rival have a Ghastly? We have no foresight on... Oh, we would have needed Hoothoot. How are we going to hurt a Ghastly? Damn it, I think the rival has Ghastly. Do they have Ghastly though? I don't seem to remember them having a Gengar. But I feel like they do have Ghastly. Like, how am I going to deal with Ghastly? Or am I just thinking about Ekruteak City now? I don't know. Paras. Okay, Paras hits pretty hard. It's very weak to flying type, but yeah, I think its scratches will do a lot of damage. So it will do a lot of damage to itself too, I think. But let's see how much a scratch does. Wow, 9. So we're good to go here, I think. We'll see how much a Leech Life does. Yeah, it's... Is it super... Oh, it is super effective. Bug doesn't resist Bug, and it's Grass Bug, so I guess we'll use Leech Life in this battle. And hopefully we can win it with just Ultrasonic. That would be great for, you know, the Bugsy battle. It looks like we will. I think they only had 1 Pokemon, didn't they? So even though I think the team is very strange that we have, we're doing well, we're doing well. I don't think, well, maybe Crobat and Ariados will still be around, but definitely not as our main battlers at the end of the challenge. But all of the other ones I think we're going to drop eventually. So I believe this one's bound to have a Kakuna. I seem to remember Kakuna being something that was in this gym. I am quite worried about the rival battle. If only we had a way... Like, what moves... Hoothoot was the only way to hit our rival, or to attack it. To attack them. To attack Ghastly, I mean. And I have a feeling that they have a Ghastly for some reason. Although I'm pretty sure they don't have a Gengar by the end of the game, which sort of makes the Ghastly a bit of a weird thing. Oh, okay, Beedrill. It has Fury Attack, which could take us out, so we should switch to Tail here. Fury Attack, you know, you never know. 1, 2 times only, okay. Let's use Quick Attack. What is Beedrill? Bug, Poison, isn't it? It doesn't have Flying type the way Butterfree does. 3 times there, okay, but this Quick Attack should take it out. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, flip. 1, 2, it hits only. Now, thankfully, Quick Attack is 100% accurate and guarantees we go first. It should be a Kakuna coming out now, yeah. So we're going to switch back to Ultrasonic, even though it does mean we're going to split the XP. I think it does have Poison Sting, because it's probably an evolved one. Let's use Bite. We should have probably used Supersonic. Well, actually, you know what? Let's use Bites while it hasn't hardened too much yet. Wow, we're doing so much down. Oh, it is only level 9. Okay. But we might level to 14 here. We do. So we are... we are 2 levels below the cap, which isn't great. We should really be at the cap. Well, should we? That's the thing. Should we be at the cap or not? Also, let me just make sure that Bugsy's level cap is actually 16. It is. Okay. And it's definitely going to be Scyther. So, what can we do to beat Scyther? You know what? I'm seriously considering catching a Hoppip on Route 33 to use as a sack swap. Yeah, maybe we do that, but then we won't be able to get Heracross, I think. Well, we can't really get Heracross anyway until we've gotten past everything here. And I'm just a bit worried about Scyther building up that Fury Cutter, and it will have other moves as well that will hurt. Yeah, I think we're going to go and catch a Hoppip here. I think just to have a sack swap. Right. Our Route 33 encounter this is. Hoppip, first go, very nice. That's how we like to see it. Now let's make sure we don't one-shot this. I'm pretty sure a Bite won't one-shot it, will it? Okay, we did do a bit more than I expected to. It has Tail Whip. Okay, I didn't know that. That could actually come in handy. Eventually, let's throw a Pokeball here to catch our Route 33 encounter. 1, 2, 3, and we got it. Very nice. Okay, what are we gonna name Hoppip? To keep from being blown away by the wind, so we could name it Wind. They gather in clusters. They do enjoy gentle breezes though. So I think we'll name it Wind. I know it's a bit of a weird name, but let's check if it's still available. It is. Hoppip. And then here was, what's it called? Togepi. Just filling in the tracker. Okay, we'll call it Wind. Clusters, I feel like we've already named the Pokemon Cluster or something from when we used the first word in the biology section of Bulbapedia. So that's our Route 33 encounter, back to challenging Bugsy. That'll actually be the next battle. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here. Well, I did say I wanted all Pokemon to take part in a few battles. The thing is, grinding on wild Pokemon isn't really gonna be very successful, is it? So Hoppip, we might just sack as it is. I know I did say I wanted all Pokemon to participate in battle, but I feel like there's no real place to level grind, and I really dislike level grinding the way we did for Falkner. I only did it because I was so nervous about the battle, and we still ended up losing 2 Pokemon. So how do we take on this battle here? Let me check. Let's check out our pack. What do we have? We have a Poison Cure Berry. Are we likely to be poisoned? We might be, actually. So we're gonna give that to Tail. Poison Cure Berry. Then a Bitter Berry cures confusion. We'll give that to Ultrasonic. I don't know if they have a Pokemon that can confuse me. But we have a lot of items here that I'll never be using. We should go and sell them really. But we need to buy Repels, because I looked up the Ilex Forest encounters and basically it's Oddish and Paras that are still available, and I want to keep them for Gen 1. So we will be using Headbutt Trees in Ilex Forest. Now, let's see here. Do we lead Ultrasonic into this battle? I think we do, in the hopes that we level up by the time we get to Scyther. But then if we do get to Scyther and don't have it anymore, we should probably lead Tail, actually. Okay, let's go. Let's take on Bugsy. Second gym battle of Pokemon Gold. And the 4th attempt. Holy moly, first time we got there. Right, what does Bugsy have? And Bugsy, I think it's a Kakuna, Scyther, and a Metapod. But the Metapod probably has Tackle, if you ask me. So we'll use Quick Attack here to get the move in before it starts hardening. We even get a crit, very nice. It uses String Shot. That tells me it definitely has Tackle as well. Oh, we get a second crit, very nice. Okay, wow, it crits back. Will this Quick Attack take it out? It does. Okay, now if it is a Kakuna that comes out, we're gonna switch to Ultrasonic. Because we do have a Poison Cure Berry on Tail. But let's see how this goes. Let's just see how it works out. Now we did say it wasn't a great strat to go for Supersonic, but I might have to try the Supersonic, the Scyther. Oh, Bite is Dark type in this game, isn't it? It's not normal type. Let me check that. Let me check that. Is Bite Dark type? It is! That's how we beat... Oh, I'm flipping still in Gen 1 in my head. Alright, that's how we beat... what do you call it? That's how we beat the Ghastly, if the rival indeed does have one. I completely forgot about Dark type, that's right. Okay, Tail grew to level 15, which is one level below the cap. The cap applies to both Bugsy and the rival battle when leaving this town. So I think I want to try a super... Oh, it has Quick Attack. 33 down to 17. 33 down to 17, that's 16 damage. So if it crits that Quick Attack, we are done for. So, but we confused it. Is there any way we can mess with it? We want to get it to use Fury Cutter, because then it will use Fury Cutter all the time, I think. It's confused, please hurt yourself. Oh, it uses another Quick Attack. Oh, damn it. That did so much. Let's use a Quick Attack ourselves. It's using Quick Attack again. Damn it. Please don't crit. Okay, we are in a spot of big bother here. Oh boy, what are we going to do now? Oh boy, Skinny level 15. But what's it? That's Flying Bug. Like, we don't have any moves here. It's still confused. Please hurt yourself. Once at least. Please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we have Sleep Powder. I forgot about that. Okay. We might still have a chance here. It uses Leer. Oh, boy, it has great moves, to be honest. Let's switch. The thing is, it attacks the turn it wakes up in Gen 2. It's not like Gen 1. I think we use Rapgist and hope that... I was considering switching to Zubat, but I think we're going to... Oh, it woke up. Confused, no more. Quick Attack. We need to put it back to sleep ASAP. Fury Cutter, okay. Now that move grows in strength the more frequently it is used. So I think we will live one more. Oh, it used Quick Attack. Please live, Skinny. Oh, it pulls through on one and puts Scyther to sleep. Unbelievable. Alright, it was released from Rap. Now, who do we trust to take this out? Tail probably hits the hardest of all of our Pokemon. But the thing is... oh, damn it. How much... Ultrasonic, if we lose Ultrasonic, we're gone. Like, we need to restart. So, yeah, and it has Quick Attack, which, right, it's still asleep. We're gonna have to sack Tail here. It's using please, don't wake up. Oh, it's still asleep. Yes, it used Quick Attack. Please take it out. Oh, it lives on 1. You've got to be kidding me. Please don't use quick attack. It used quick attack, but it's still asleep. Yes, we beat Bugsy. Oh boy, but was that close? And things went very much our way. Scyther was asleep for like 4 turns there. Unbelievable. I can't believe we beat that. We shouldn't have won that battle. We really shouldn't. Oh boy. Oh, but I guess after all of the tough luck in the first 3 parts, you know, maybe it's time that we got some luck on our side. Right, next up will be the rival battle. Oh boy. Okay, we get the badge and see you at the rival battle. Oh, tail evolves. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Very good. Very early, this evolution, but okay, we'll take it. There we go. Right, rival battle up next. Oh, wow. My heart is... Oh boy, I can't believe we actually won that battle. Wow. Skinny pulling through with the sleep powders, unbelievable. Also, it hurt itself one time in its confusion, so Supersonic kinda did aid us as well. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Unbelievable. Oh wow, I can't believe that we did that. Now the thing is, again, there are no trainers to train off of. And we are still a bit away from the level cap. Now, I know the Totodile's evolution family gets Ice... What is it called? Ice Fang. Which would be devastating for Skinny. Also, what... I have no clue who they have. The rival usually has a flyer to start, don't they? And if they do, we're pretty much in trouble from the outset. Is that the case? Do rivals usually have a flyer to start with? I feel like they do. They always lead with a flyer. Oh, sorry for that. I honestly don't know what to expect. I know there will be a Totodile or even a Croconaw, but I really don't know. We have Bite, which is a dark type move. I completely forgot about that. But I think, again, we lead Tail. And I think we just take on the battle. And right, let's do it. Rival battle. Oh boy. Okay, let's hope we can do it. Let's hope this isn't a mistake. We're under-leveled. We're under-leveled by a level, I think, on 3 Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, Silver wants to battle. What do they have? Ghastly. Damn it, we should have led Zubat. It's only level 12, which is okay. So let's switch to Ultrasonic. I think I gave Ultrasonic a Confusion Cure Berry. So just in case, Spite. Okay, we didn't use a move. So we'll use Bite here, which should be super effective. Lick does 5, doesn't paralyze us. Very good. Okay, please pull through here, Supersonic or Ultrasonic. Did I just call it Supersonic before? It's a bit weird. That's the move, not the thing. Okay, so I was right about the Ghastly. And then they have a Zubat. Okay. Now we're both level 14, which means they also have Bite. So what I should do here is switch to Tail. But I think I'm going to drop a Supersonic on it before I dip out. Okay, it didn't work out. Theirs didn't either, so we'll attempt it again. Yeah, we both know what the strat is. We know that it is to confuse the opponent. Right, we land ours. Right. It hurts itself, so I think now Zubat's gonna win. Well, oh, we can... Bite also has a chance for the opponent to flinch. I didn't even realize that. Okay, actually, it looks like their Zubat has more attack than ours. So maybe... Do we switch to Tail? The final Pokemon will be Totodile or Croconaw. I'm not quite sure which of the two, if it's evolved yet or not. We now have an evolved for it, which is great because it's going to do a lot more damage. Let's use a quick attack. Great. Get rid of that. Tail and Ultrasonic split the XP there. And then it's a Croconaw already. Oh boy. Okay, so this is going to hit hard, is my guess. Is it going to hit hard physically? No. We're going to use a mud slap and I hope we lower its accuracy. I know it's a really bad move. Okay, we're going to use one more mud slap. Hopefully it lowers its accuracy again. It did, so that's 2 accuracy drops. Let's switch to Skinny and finish this battle off. Wow. Okay, I did not think that the rival battle... Oh, if that rage had a hit, the battle would have been over. Let's use a few growths first. I doubt that it has Ice Fang yet. We'll use another growth. It's trying to use Rage, but it can't hit us since we dropped its accuracy twice. Let's use a Vine Whip and see how much a double boosted growth Vine Whip does. I hope the growth boosts the power of Vine Whip. Oh, we almost take it out. You know what, at this point, do we want Web to finish the battle off? Because Web has been struggling to keep up with the rest of the team since we didn't really have much to attack or to fight with. Lear, don't worry about it. This poison thing should take it out. And we beat the rival. That's the stuff. Okay. That's very good. We defeated the rival. Silver was defeated. Now, let me think. We went to get that encounter on Route 33 and decided not to go for, what do you call it, Heracross. So I think what we're going to do is head into Ilex Forest with repels on, because we don't want Oddish or Paras, which are the only 2 legal encounters we can get out of the area. So we're going to repel, get Headbutt, teach it to a Pokemon, and then Headbutt 3 for an encounter. I think it could be either Execute or Pineco. Of course, we will prefer the Pineco. That will give us a Steel type eventually. If possible, but we can't really decide. But Execute's difficult to catch in Fire Red or Leaf Green anyway, so we don't mind if we get the Execute. And then we'll come back to Azalea Town and Headbutt here as well. I'm not even sure what the encounters are for Headbutt and Azalea Town, but we'll see what it is. Okay, that's our next 2 encounters, and then we're going on to Goldenrod City. Let's move on. Okay. Very good. That battle was thankfully a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Mainly because the gym battle was so tough. I was fully expecting that to be a very tough battle. Right. Oh, my headphones got caught in the chair. Let me update the info here quickly. Actually, let's go back to the Pokemon Center and heal, and then I'll update everything, because we also caught a new Pokemon. Right. Hello. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes, please. And then in the meantime, the next level cap is level 20. That's for Whitney, the Goldenrod City gym leader. So not 30, 20. And then we have a new Pokemon. We have Hoppip. I think we haven't added that yet. Let me just step away here from Nurse Joy and head down here. And we'll open this. Yeah, we haven't added Hoppip yet. So let's add Hoppip. Okay, that's added there. Very good. So Hoppip isn't a Jeopardy Pokemon. Togepi isn't. Sentret has evolved. Let's update that to Furret. Okay, no other evolutions or anything so far, I think. No, not yet. Right, so everything should be up to date. Let's move on. We need to go to the mart and purchase repels, because we do not want to encounter Oddish or Paras. They would be very useful HM mules for Fire Red and Leaf Green. We've got a lot of money here, thankfully. So we'll invest probably in something like... How many will we need to get somewhere? We'll get 30. 30 is probably overdoing it, but I just want to get there for... Oh, I don't have enough money for 30. Oh boy, I'm in Egypt. Right, 20. 20 will do. Let's get that, and then we can sell a few things. Let's see, what can we sell? The X Defends, we can't use them since we can't use the item menu in battle, or we can't use items from the item menu in battle. That's how I worded it, I think, for the explainer. The X attack's the same. Now we have a lot of like status healing things, which I don't know if we're actually going to need few Pokeballs. Is this key items? We don't have a single key item yet. Okay. Fury Cutter and Swift. Swift's not a bad move, but I think it's a bit early to be teaching it to anyone. So we do have... Oh, our 20 repels enough, because we do have to do the far-fetched puzzle. And since we sold a few things... Let's see, how much money do we have? How much is a repel? 300 was it? 350. How many Pokeballs did we have? Like 18 or something? 11. So we'll buy 4 Pokeballs and squander the rest of the money on repels. Because we do have to do the far-fetched puzzle as well. Let's see, how many can we afford? 5 more. Okay, then we have 25. Hopefully that's enough to get Headbutt in our encounter. After that, we can encounter wild Pokemon in Ilex Forest. It's just preventing the first wild encounter until we get our Headbutt Pokemon. So, who are we going to lead through this? I think we should lead Web. I think Paras and Oddish are at level 5 and 6, so we'll easily repel those away. We just have to make sure that we keep using a repel once it runs out. I think the game hasn't gotten to that stage yet where it asks you to use a new one. Or has it? Maybe it has. I don't know. This guy here is struggling with his Farfetch'd. Oh man, my boss is going to be steaming. The Farfetch'd that cuts trees for charcoal took off on me. I can't go looking for it here. Yeah, it's too big and dark and scary. So they will eventually give us the HM for cut. Let's hope we have a Pokemon that can actually learn cut. We'll take the long way around here to make sure. Alright, Revive, we can't use that either, because when a Pokemon faints, it is considered to have passed away. I know that Revive literally means, you know, reviving. So I bet you there's an item here. There has to be. Right, maybe in the other direction. What is this here for, if there isn't an item there? I don't get it. Surely I just missed it and then... Oh, the repel's effect wore off. Very good, thanks for warning me. Use. Now, hopefully it does go straight, and this is the way to solve the puzzle. I think later on you have to solve it with more. I think if we come from behind, it goes forwards, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so it should be almost all the way back now. Yeah, as long as you come from one side and then it'll go up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Thanks a whole bunch, my boss. Yeah, okay. I think they give us cut, do they? Cut for trees, yeah, okay. So we now have HM01, and I believe if we go back to their house, we can get charcoal, which boosts fire type moves. The thing is, we're going to go back there anyway for the Headbutt encounter. So let's see if any of our Pokemon can learn HM01, or HM1 as it's called here. Thought it would be 01. Teach Cut, Skinny, and Tail. Now I did say that Tail probably wouldn't be with us in the long term. Skinny has to evolve to a Victory Bell, so it will definitely be in the team until at least it has evolved to that. Will it be able to use any other moves? I don't know. I think we teach it to Skinny. The thing is, if we don't catch a water type Pokemon, I think we might need Tail to Surf. So maybe it is better to teach it to Tail, because I think Tail can learn Surf, just in case we don't get a water type. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We'll teach it to Tail. We can always come back and teach it to Skinny if we drop Tail. And you can unlearn moves in Gen 1, HM moves as well, which you couldn't in Gen 2, you couldn't in Gen 1. So I believe it's enough to just press, yeah, A or interact with the tree. That's where we'll be catching Celebi and Crystal. Right, now where's this Headbutt guy? I think somewhere around here, aren't they? Yeah, there with the green hair. Now I believe they give it to us as a TM in this game, rather than being a move tutor as they are in later generations. So we need to use one more repel here. Let's get back to the repels, because we definitely... Alright, 5 repels would have been enough. I don't know why I thought I needed that many. But it might come in handy for later areas. Okay, so we talk to them. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using headbutt. It's fun to do. We get TMO2. Bars, unintentional. Rattle trees with some headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon fall out. Okay, we want to teach that immediately to a Pokemon. Now some Pokemon obviously learn it naturally, so we don't want to teach it to a Pokemon that would naturally learn it. So Tail and Wind. Wind can learn Headbutt. Wow, okay. I just want to see if Tail would naturally learn it, because then it would be stupid to teach it to it. Gen 2 learn set. Let's see. Headbutt is not there. In fact, it actually learns no useful moves whatsoever. And I did say Hoppip, we probably are going to drop off since we have a grass type already that we have to evolve. So we should have taught Cut to Tail, because it looks like Tail's going to be sticking around to do certain things for us. So we'll teach it Headbutt. Yes. Oh, we did teach Cut to it. Intelligent moves there. Oh, we taught Mud Slap as well. It has literally learned all of the TMs and HMs that we got so far. So, okay. Headbutt. Right, let's pick a tree. Let's go for this one here. We'll use Headbutt on it, see what we get as our encounter. Right, we get an encounter, Ilex Forest. Our Ilex, alright, it can't be Caterpie. We've caught the full evolutionary line, haven't we? Yeah, just Kakuna missing from those. It's level 10, okay. Now, unfortunately, Poison is no longer super effective against Bug types in Gen 2, but yeah, I mean, Bug was already such a bad type. They had to help it out a little bit at least. We poison it. So this is Dupe's Claws. I think we'll try the same tree again and see what we get. Just because I don't want to use more repels for now. Okay, it's gone. Right, let's use Headbutt here again and see what we get. Right, another encounter immediately. Caterpie again. Now I believe like there's a certain Pokemon that is more common than the other one, but I don't know what the other one is if you get a Caterpie on the first tree. So we'll just keep taking these out with Web and train Web in the process. We can't escape from battle. That's part of the Nuzlocke rules that I've imposed upon myself. Actually thinking about it, Web would have a really good time against the wild Paras, so we might actually lead Web through here, through this forest, once we do encounter Pokemon. But we need to ensure first of all that we get an encounter or catch a Pokemon that isn't Dupe's Claws. So we'll headbutt this tree again and see what we get. Okay, third time's lucky. What do we get? Pineco. Brilliant. Okay. Pineco female. This is our encounter for the... I almost said Viridian Forest. Ilex Forest. Now it is bug just, I believe, isn't it? So it should be able to live a few poison stings. Oh, it's going to live... Why does Pineco have self-destruct at level 10? Oh, this game is messing with me. This game is Thankfully, we had Web in there. Like, Actually, it's bad, because Web was going to be our trapping Pokemon, the Pokemon to trap. Now, hopefully Crobat can learn a trapping move. Why does Pineco have... If I hadn't known that, Well, how would we have counted that? I don't know. Right, well, our Ilex Forest encounter is lost because it self-destructed itself and took out my web in the process. Right, we'll be back with our Azalea Town encounter. We're going to try and headbutt a few trees there and see if we can get anything good. Awful, just awful to lose a Pokemon in that way. Right, so no longer need to use repels, and we lost web, which is awful. Just terrible, that. I can't believe that happened. Man, this game is throwing curveballs at me left, right and center. Like, how does a Pokemon learn self-destruct at level 10 already? Boy, man, what? Like, right, we're messing up gold a lot. But the thing is, we are learning a lot for when we play Silver and Crystal. We're learning a lot for those two games. It just literally blew up in our face. Now we're going to take the poison barb off web, of course. We can do that. Take it, and then we'll drop it off in the PC. We have to update the fainted Pokemon. I can't believe that just happened. What is going on with this gold playthrough? I feel like it's cursed. I feel like this gold playthrough is genuinely cursed. That's our third Pokemon and goodbye box. Right, oh, I hit the camera there, but I think we're still straight. That was unintentional. Let's get, well, we'll drop off the Pokemon. I was going to do it while I was saving. Where's Web? That's unfortunate that we lost Web, but yeah, it's going to create a Jeopardy Pokemon for... But then again, we already have a Poison Pokemon that we're going after, so is it really bad? I think not. I think it could have been worse. But we need to remember that Pineco has self-destruct from level 10 already. And do never put Bellsprout or Zubat into battle against one of them. Right, where is the thing that I'm looking for here? Right, fainted Pokemon are now 3, unfortunately. And we lost our encounter in Ilex Forest. Let me just jot that down. We did get a Pineco, and we failed the encounter. I like to keep note of the failed ones as well, just so we know where we're at. Okay. Man, this game is just... It's throwing surprise after surprise at me, and I don't know. Like, I don't look up things, mostly, about these games before I play them. I have, of course, played the games in childhood, and I think not too long ago I played through these as well. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, hope we don't get another Pineco. Does he give us... Oh no, I think the boy gives us the charcoal. I mean, you can buy the charcoal for like 10,000 Poké Dollars in the mart, or you can get it for free here. So we don't have a fire type yet, but if we do get a fire type, that will be very useful to have. And there's the Farfetch'd that ran away from them. Thankfully, it wasn't our headbutt user or anything else. We're going to use this tree here. But what do we do if it is a Pineco again? What do we do? The thing is, if we lose Tail, we can't headbutt trees anymore. If we lead Wind, we need to lead Skinny and put it to sleep. Because Skinny will most likely outspeed everything. I think that's the plan, yeah. Sleep Powder. The thing is, if Sleep Powder misses, we're restarting. I don't know if Pineco is available in Azalea. I haven't looked up that much. I just think we should headbutt a tree and see what it is. Okay, we're getting a card there. Caterpie again, okay. So this is Dupes Claws. We've caught the Caterpie full evolutionary line in the first generation games. How are we going to take this out? I didn't mean to use Vine Whip, it double clicked. Okay, that's alright. We'll Use Vine Whip again. And we crit it. Okay, I didn't mean to take it out. I was actually going to switch to Hoppip to give it some XP. And I think we learn a new move, do we not? Oh, okay, I thought once you start learning the powder moves, you learn one every level, but apparently not. Let's headbutt the tree again and see what we get this time. Okay, we get an encounter. Encounter is... Please tell me you have other moves than flip and self-destruct. We need to risk this. It's asleep. Now the thing is, how many turns is it going to be asleep? Shall we just chuck Pokeballs? What we should actually do is switch out, because we won't live the move. But the thing is, who do we switch to? Okay, we can only switch to Hoppip, but that wastes a turn and increases the likelihood of it. What is Lure Ball good for? Ball for hooked Pokemon by a rod. Okay, so that won't help these. I think we're going to use a Great Ball because it's at full health. Hopefully it sleeps for at least another turn. Damn it. Please sleep for another turn. Okay. We're going to try one more Great Ball. And then we're going to switch to Hoppip. I didn't know it had self-destruct. 1, 2, 3... Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it has tackle. Okay, okay, it has another move. Please land Sleep Powder. It used Protect? Wow, this Pokemon has quite a move set already. Right, it fails 2 times in a row. You know what? Since I know now that it has multiple moves, we're going to use Rock, which will do a little bit of damage after every turn. And let's hope we don't take a self-destruct to the face. In fact, I'm very hopeful that this Great Ball will catch it. Oh boy, please catch it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, flipping out. Didn't even shake 3 times that time. Oh no, please no self-destruct. Please no... Okay, tackle. Good. We need to get this thing to sleep ASAP. I know that there's a chance that Sleep Powder's like 75% accurate. Alright, it used Protect. Hopefully it goes for Protect again. So generally, let's put it this way. Whenever it doesn't go first, I need to be nervous, because that's when self-destruct time hits. Was released from Wrap, so we've done barely any damage. You know, we'll use a Vine Whip here. It went for Protect there. Okay, it's in the yellow. Right, we're out of Great Balls, unfortunately, but we did purchase some Pokeballs. Please stay in the ball this time. This is really risky, because if it uses self-destruct, and I need to assume that it has self-destruct, oh, for flip's sake. Okay, it's still asleep. The thing is, I need Skinny in to put it to sleep. But if it wakes up, I am so gone. I am so gone. Like, we have to restart because Bellsprout is a Jeopardy Pokemon. So now I'm thinking we need to switch to Wind. I think we have to switch to Wind. It's still fast asleep, so we get another chance here to throw a ball at it. A 5-turn sleep would be amazing here, but I feel like we needed the Great Balls to catch it. I don't think we're going to be able to catch it. I think it's going to use self-destruct and take Wind with it. Flippin' hell, it was so close. Come on. It's still asleep. Yes, come on, one more go. Please. Right, we're gonna have to hit B here. We're gonna have to use what's his name? Purple Cliff's thing here. Mash B. One. Oh no, it's gonna blow up, isn't it? Tackle. The thing is, I can't switch because I'm gonna switch into a self-destruct. We have to just chuck Pokeballs at it. Oh, flip. Protect, okay. Hoppip doesn't have any moves, does it, to... Well, it could cure itself here. But, I mean, we're on a ticking tie bomb here. And we just need to The thing is, we should switch. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Don't use self-destruct, please. Protect, very nice. Please stay in the ball. Please stay in the ball, please. How did the other one use it first turn, and this one is like messing around for like 50 turns? Yes, we got it. Yes, okay, we have a Banco. Oh boy, okay. Right, okay, we got it. This is our Azalea Town encounter, in case I forgot to mention that. It likes to make its shell thicker by adding layers of tree bark. The additional weight doesn't bother it. So, do we go for bark? Maybe we have named something bark already. I feel like that is something that is sounding familiar to me. So let's go Pineco, bark. Did we use bark already? We didn't. Okay. Maybe we used it on a run that we failed. But I just felt like I had bark used already. Now bark, obviously, yeah, we're going for should we name it tree bark? It's got a space, which makes it a bit weird. But then we did name horn drill with a space as well. So I think we'll name it actually tree bark. Just because, just to not make you think we named it after like a dog barking or something. Right, I can't believe that we got it. Pineco. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to go after it again in silver or crystal. Which, you know, maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave it for heart gold and soul silver. I don't know. But we'll give it a nickname. We decided on tree bark. Okay. Tree bark. Now, it's a bit difficult for me to... Oh, we need a space there. For me to tell when we'll next meet up on the main channel. Probably we'll be getting our encounter before Goldenrod City. You know, that patch of grass there where I think Snubbull. Is Snubbull possible to be encountered there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing that up. But we'll probably get one more encounter before we head into Goldenrod, where we will be getting Eevee eventually off of Bill. I think Bill shows up on Ecruteak City, and then goes home, and then you can pick up an Eevee there. We will be picking up that Eevee and trying to evolve it to a Umbreon. Yeah, so actually it's Saturday today, so we could join the bug catching contest. The thing is, we already have Scyther, but we don't have Pinsir yet. And Pinsir is going to be difficult to get in Fire Red and Leaf Green anyway, so maybe this is our best chance to catch a Pinsir. Who knows? Yeah, but we'll meet up somewhere around Goldenrod City again. Okay. Wow, I can't believe we got a Pineco. Oh boy, how did it flip and self-destruct in our face the first time, and then it doesn't the second time for ages? Man, I feel now like we got unlucky, but then again we got lucky against Bugsy, so it equals out, Also, we're hitting about 2 hours and I need to pee badly, probably because of what we just went through. So we're going to take a break here, a much needed break to be honest. And Pineco does evolve into a steel type, which is very weak to fire, unfortunately, because it's Bug Steel, I think. But Bug Steel is a great type, because its only weakness is fire, as far as I remember, isn't it? That's why Escavalier was so brilliant, also because of its stats. Right, yeah, we're going to take a break here. I need to pee badly. We'll be right back. Right, we're back again. I took the liberty of looking up the encounters for Route 34, which comes after Ilex Forest, and it looks like we're not going to be getting a new Pokemon. It's Ditto, Abra, Drowsy, Rattata, and familiar faces that we know of already. So yeah, we're not going to get an encounter there. And I think maybe there would have been a possibility to get let me see, who are we going to train here? Now I kind of want to train Tree Bark, since I feel like it will be useful being a steel type. Steel is really good. It is very vulnerable to fire though. Yeah, I think we'll lead it through here. Who did I say I would have a good time? Oh yeah, Webb, who we lost. That's right, okay. Damn it. Like, these surprise things in this game, unbelievable. Right. On to Goldenrod City here. We're going to take these encounters to, you know, pick up a bit of XP along the way. This won't be much, this will only be about... Make sure you don't... Did it not have a different move as well? Yeah, we need to get rid of self-destruct as soon as possible, just to ensure no misclicks. We might keep it and use it in the final battle, just to self-destruct on on whatever Pokemon's left at the end. But yeah, is it even useful, this Pokemon? I hope it is. I'm sure it learns Earthquake and stuff like that. Well, maybe not learns, but can learn from TM. But I feel like having a Steel type will be pretty useful in the long run. We get 61 XP from that, that's not bad. So we're hoping for more of those kinds of encounters. If we do encounter Paras, we might have to switch. We encounter a Zubat. Now we are Bug, but Bug for level 5, wow. Okay. This will barely give us any XP. So as long as we land our tackles, we should win this battle eventually. Yeah, so we're gonna head straight to Goldenrod. I think you can pass through Goldenrod, can't you? But we'll get the bike crucially, so we'll be able to move faster. There's a few trainers north of Goldenrod, a few trainers south that we can train on. There's also the bug catching contest on today because it's Saturday. We might partake in it and get ourselves a pincer because it's very difficult to catch in Fire Red and Leaf Green and generally in Gen 1 games because it is in the Safari Zone, and yeah, it's very difficult to guarantee a catch there. I know you can get it in the Game Corner, I believe, but we won't be going for Game Corner encounters. We'll be getting EVs, I think. Yeah, let's keep moving on. Wow, we're getting a lot of encounters now that we're not repelling. Paras. This was crucial to avoid this because I think Paras will be a great HM mule for Fire Red and Leaf Green because it can learn Flash, Cut, even Dig, I think, so it can get us out of places. So yeah, Paras is a very versatile Pokemon. Unfortunately, we can't evolve it since we have a Parasect already from Blue, I believe it was, where we caught a Paras in the Safari Zone. Yeah. But also, the likelihood of us getting Clefairy or Paras and Mount Moon is greatly increased now that we have everything. I think this one gives us a TM, doesn't she? What's it called? It's the one that the Pokemon get attracted to. What's the name of it? Sweet Scent, that's the word I was looking for. Right, so we can just stand in a tall grass and use Sweet Scent. Right, there's a spinner already. Now, generally switch training on trainers is a bad idea, so we don't want to do that, but we have no clue what Pokemon that the opponent has. Skinny, will Skinny evolve before the level cap? I doubt. I think it evolves at 21, doesn't it? So Skinny will still be a Bellsprout. So Ultrasonic will still, but Ultrasonic won't be useful since they have Rollout. And Tree Bark also takes super effective damage from Rollout. Oh boy. Right, we're gonna have to work with sleep tactics, but I believe the Miltank has like a berry that cures sleep, doesn't it? So we'd have to land it twice in a row. Youngster Samuel sends out a Rattata. Only level 7, okay. So I think Zubat should be good to take this on. Flinched, very nice. We love to see that. And low roll and a high roll, we take it out with 2 bites. Not quite enough for level 15 just yet. Sandshrew does hit harder, but I think it doesn't have Slash yet, so we'll keep using Bite here and hopefully get level 15. I know Skinny would have a better time here, but yeah, we want to just Ultrasonic and Skinny, we need to evolve them. I've sort of come to terms that we've caught a Bellsprout now. I really didn't like the idea of getting a Bellsprout here, but we did. Okay, we probably should have switched to Skinny for that Sandshrew. This trainer has a great variety of Pokemon. Normally they don't have so many different types, but okay, we're gonna beat them easily. With 2 flying types, that's not good. We're very weak to flying with our team, and we're also very weak to rock type moves, which does not bode well for our future because we're coming up against a gym leader that uses a rock type move frequently. So yeah, I think Ultrasonic, we need to train it. We need it to learn Confuse Ray, which I hope it learns sooner rather than later. To get rid of Supersonic, which is a very volatile move since it isn't guaranteed to land. A Snubble, you can't catch Snubble here in Crystal on this route, but not in Gold and Silver. I looked that up. Otherwise we'd be going after Snubble. Snubble's one of my favourite Pokemon. Obviously Cubone's the big favourite, but Snubble's up there. Let's switch to Skinny here, because I'm a bit worried that Bite, Flinch, might outspeed me and take out Scary Face, so it slows us down. Actually, Snowball's really slow, isn't it? I think. Let's see, it doesn't have great special by the looks of it. Okay, it had a berry. Okay, no problem. We'll just keep chucking away. Let's hope it doesn't flinch us. It does. Right, use Tail Whip. Is Dark physical or special? I think it's special, isn't it? So Leer doesn't help Bite, ironically, even though it is a physical move. I think the physical thing split only happens later on. Let's take on this trainer. We're going to lead Zubat into the battle again, although it isn't in great health. Yeah, we'll take them on. We'll take them on. We should be good. Also, the mystery egg is only in Crystal as well, so we can't pick up an egg from the daycare. Let's see. Ian sends out Mankey. Well, I suppose we resist all fighting type moves. It does resist Bite and Leech Life, so it's not a great matchup. Oh, it has Scratch. Okay, we need to switch out of this. We don't want to switch into Tail. Tree Bark would resist the fighting type moves, but I think it's another job for Skinny here, because it will probably have low special. Alright, Leer, so the scratches will do more. We resist fighting type moves because we're poison. Let's use Leer again. I don't even know if it has a fighting type move yet. Looks like it mightn't have. Okay, so... oh, they have another Pokemon. Diglett. Brilliant. Let's just Vine Whip this and move on with our day. Okay, we're going to head straight to Goldenrod City and pick up the bicycle so we can start moving around faster and then come back and clear up all the trainers everywhere. But let's, yeah, there's a trainer down there in the grass. I think there's no point in going in here to talk to them because they don't have an egg for us. Let's see if we can avoid, oh, we can't avoid it. I was hoping that we could. We could have if we had gone through the tall grass. Okay, let's see if we can beat this trainer. We're starting to, you know, lack a little HP around the team. It's a Psyduck. Now, I wonder, does it have Confusion yet or not? It probably does, which would be devastating to Skinny. Nah, it doesn't have it yet, does it? It has Scratch. Yeah. Ooh, but that Scratch hits hard. And it outspeeds us, wow. So if it crits, we're gone. So I think we use Tail here. Unfortunately, we're going to split the XP 3 ways, which is not ideal, but a Headbutt should be able to finish this off. Okay, Ferret's faster than Psyduck. Not that that will be useful information for the future, but right, we took out Todd. Very good. Let's move on. Let's get into the Pokemon Center to heal. Oh, I love this melody. Goldenrod City melody. or the theme tune of it. Very nice. Okay, what's the plan? Get the bicycle, and then should we take on some trainers? There's some trainers in the underground, there's trainers in the gym. We should probably take on the trainers that aren't in the gym first, but let's go and get our bike first. We can't get Eevee yet. We need to head to Ekrutik City first. You can see I'm stumbling every time I want to pronounce that. Right, we're gonna get the bike here. Sure, we'll ride it around and advertise your shop in exchange for receiving a free bike. I suppose he gives it to us as a loan to start off with, but he eventually calls us once we do a certain amount of steps with the bike to let us know that right, so we've got it on the select button now. So there we go, we now have a bicycle. Very good. So what should we do? That's the train station. I don't think there's anything in there. We can pick up the radio module, which I think you have to do. Oh no, I thought Whitney was waiting here, but we'll get the radio module. We have a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear, whatever. Right, we'll do this. Question 1. Can the town map be displayed on a Pokegear? Yes, it can. We frequently use it, in fact. Can Need Arena be female only? Yes, I guess so. Bullseye, does Kurt, the Pokeball craftsman, use apricorn? No, I remember seeing a C and the way he spells it. Magikarp won't learn any TM moves. I think that's true. It does eventually learn Bounce though or something. Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk is a very popular program. Is Marie the co-host of the show? Now I think it's Mary and not Marie, so okay, got that right. But difficult to know that because you can't listen to the radio before, so yeah. Oh, you can actually go upstairs. I thought that was blocked off until Team Rocket invades. Oh, it's blocked off here. Okay. I think these people don't give us anything or any items or anything. You can also play the lottery. Lucky number show. Sure. Let's see. I think we didn't get anything. I think it's 0. Nope, none of the ID match. Very good. So we did that. There's a Rocket Grunt waiting there ready for the takeover eventually that they have planned. Then can you only get the watering can once you defeat Whitney, I think, can't you? So there's no point in us talking to them, to these guys here yet. I think you have to defeat Whitney to get the watering can. That's sort of, yeah, like a roadblock to prevent you from progressing too far. Right, so if there's no encounters for us on Route 33, there would be on Route... oh, I didn't look it up actually. This is how we get into the underground. Oh no, this is the nickname raider, sorry. This is the underground over here. But I believe the underground is steel type Pokemon. Alright, we do have Zubat, but the thing is the steel types are Magnetillos, so they would hurt us gravely. We do have Tail with a ground type move, so I suppose we could win. But you know what? We'll take on the other trainers first. Also, why am I going in here? I can now select the bike like this. So we're going to take on the remaining trainers on the right down here. Try and train Zubat. I believe the guard can only be battled at night time, which we're quite far away. I think we won't reach nighttime today because I have to leave later on. Yeah, I have to leave in about 1.5 hours. I'm gonna try and make it a 4-hour video, and I'm gonna go over at what time I should be leaving at, but we want this part to be in because we're finally getting progress, and I wanna, like, when we have progress, I want to enjoy the progress and actually, you know, get places and not keep messing around back where we were stuck. Okay, Hoppip flinched. So Ultrasonic and Skinny are two main Pokemon for now, I think. Bulbasaur. I think we're good to stay in here. What does it have? Tackle, maybe? Alright, we're doing barely any damage. Vine Whip, that's the worst move I could have used. Right, Ultrasonic's going to be our highest level Pokemon pretty soon. I have to remember the level cap's at 20, and Whitney's going to be very tough to defeat. Because we don't have a fighting type move. It finally used Tackle. But we take out the Bulbasaur. How are we going to beat Whitney, I wonder? Sends out another Hoppip. This should be easy enough. And I think that's all trainers cleared here already. There's one, I think, if you had Surf, but we don't have Surf yet, so we can't access that battle yet. Right, there we go. Picnicker Gina was defeated. Okay, so that's that route cleared up. Let's move on to the underground and take on some trainers there. Also, we can see if the barbers are there and maybe give Zubat a haircut so that we increase its friendship. Make it more friendly towards us in order to eventually get Crobat quicker. Every time it levels up, also, it is gaining more happiness or friendship or whatever it's called. Now, does this Slowpoke have Confusion yet? It might, but we have Bite, which can flinch and is super effective. Right, we crit. The crit might have mattered there, I'm not 100% sure. Should we do it again? Like, we are risking taking a Confusion to the face. Right. Does this one have a lot more defense than the last one? Or crits don't do double damage, they do 1.5 times damage, don't they? Or has my math been off all along? Ultrasonic's coming along nicely now, but I am a bit worried that I'm training it exclusively when we're coming up against Whitney, who has Rollout, which will be devastating, especially because we can't evolve them yet. I think level 22 and level 21 is when they evolve. So we're going to have to take them on with pre-evolved Pokemon. This is the Pokemon I was worried about. So we are going to switch to Tail for this. Now Tail might have a role to play still against Whitney, but I think we'll be dropping it pretty soon after Whitney because it just has outlived its usefulness. Right, it's only level 7, so we probably could have taken that out with a Bite. Ultrasonic grows to 17, very nice. Tail grows to 16. Let's see, Voltorb. This doesn't have self-destruct yet, does it? It wouldn't. Surely it wouldn't have self-destruct yet. Anyway, we're lowering its accuracy, so self-destruct can miss, thankfully. So, yeah, I think it also learns, what do you call it? Electric type moves in Gen 2, so I don't want to switch back to Zubat here. I think we just take everything out with Tail, since they're all Steel or Electric, and we do have Mudslap on Tail. Okay, so good so far. So far so good, not so good so far. We defeated Taro. I think the road back here is blocked off, isn't it? You eventually can access this once the Team Rocket takeover starts. But let's see which of the hairdressers is here. I think the younger brother is the better one. Oh, that one sells you stuff. Let's see. Welcome. I run the Pokemon Salon. I'm the older and better of the two haircut brothers. I can make your Pokemon beautiful for just 500. Yes. Which Pokemon should I work on? And we'll choose Ultrasonic. I think you can do this once a day, and it boosts their friendship by a certain amount. But I believe, actually, the younger brother is the better one. Also, where's this music coming from all of a sudden? I hope the mic isn't picking it up. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Sounded like there was some carnival thing outside, but right. Let's take on this trainer here. Oh, they are a trainer, okay. They might also have electric and steel types, in which case, I mean, the electric ones it's okay to take on with Skinny. Oh no, it's a Slowpoke again, is it? Oh, it's a Licky Tongue. Okay, now Licky Tongue probably hits hard, especially with Stomp. So we'll use Supersonic before it uses Supersonic on us. I believe it has Supersonic. Right, hurt itself. Barely does any damage. We'll use a Bite here. We're almost out of Bite PP. That was a crit, so we're not doing a lot of damage. Oh, it has Cut. Okay, that was a crit. Good. I was just worried there that we were about to throw. Also, we need to remember to train Tree Bark. Let's switch to Skinny to hopefully take it out. Still confused. Very good. It hurt itself again. Very nice. We'll just Vine Whip it. We have the Miracle Seed not attached. We're carrying the Miracle Seed. And in fact, the Supersonic helped us very much in that battle. Licky Tongue seems like a tough Pokemon to beat. So, we reach level 17. We're going to learn Poison Powder. Will that be useful? I think not. I think the other moves are better. Although it's... yeah, I think Wrap, although Wrap isn't great, it's still better than Poison Power. So we defeated Isaac. Let's move on to... this is probably another trainer here. And then we've done the Underground. That's good. Got booted out of the game corner. Are you cheating or no money left? Let's see. Okay, Super Nerd Eric sends out Grimer. Now, we do have ground type moves, or ground moves on some Pokemon. Let's use a Supersonic here first. Oh, okay. Disable. Supersonic was disabled. Let's use a Bite. We're not doing a lot of damage, but we did flinch it. I'm running... this is a bit risky, I feel like. Alright, it used Harden, but I think Bite uses the special stat, special defense, rather than the physical defense stat, and we take it out. I think if it had used Pound, we might have been in a Spotted Baller there. It's another Grimer. We might split this XP with Tail, because I have a feeling we're going to need Tail against Whitney. The Mud Slaps might come in handy to lower the accuracy to prevent Rollout from hitting 5 times in a row. We also have Headbutt, which is a pretty decent move, and gets Stab. But yeah, a Tail will eventually be dropped because it's just not good enough of a Pokemon, I think. Oh, we had a Poison Cure Berry on there, I forgot about that. Let's hope it doesn't use Toxic again, or it does. Right, but we take it out here, and we should reach the Pokemon Center before Tail faints from the poison. Remember, in the old generation, the Pokemon can actually faint from being poisoned in the overworld. Okay, I didn't mean to miss the staircase there. Let's get on our bike again and listen to the... oh no, the bike takes away the theme tune of Goldenrod City, which I like so much. Alright, let's heal. Now, I'm struggling to see how we're going to train Tree Bark. Because it has Protect, which is a great move, honestly. But other than that, is Self-Destruct and Tackle, which are both not so great. Yeah, so we did the Underground, we took on the trainers on Route 34, I believe it is. We can pick up a Spearow here, but that will be a duplicate encounter. Now, there are a lot of trainers here. Let's hope that we can take them on. We also need to remember there are trainers in Whitney's gym, and we can't over-level. But I think if we go into the gym around level 18, we should be fine. Let's take on this trainer here first. See what they have to offer. Maybe we'll do the bug catching contest and get ourselves a Pinsir. Ooh, okay, Vulpix. This isn't great. Vulpix has quick attack and plenty of... oh, if it has a fire type move already, we might be in a spot of bother. That only did 6. Let's try one more. Okay, we're gonna have to stop that. Ember. Ember did 11, so we're going to start using Bite here in the hopes that we flinch it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. Let's switch to Tail. I hope it doesn't use Roar again. Oh boy, and Gen 2 Roar. No, we're going to switch through our whole Pokemon. Stop using Roar, please. Right, Tail again, because it has Mud Slap. And that's super effective against fire types. Right, Quick Attack. Tail's probably our strongest Pokemon because it's evolved. Like, we're taking barely any damage. Oh, it failed now, thankfully, because of the accuracy drop, I think. Please don't use Roar again. Right, it used Tail Whip, but it fails. Very nice. Smart move there. Quick Attack. Get some damage in before Vulpix goes down. Right, I guess that's one way of training Tree Bark, but not the ideal way, to be honest. Okay. Let's see, shall we lead Ultrasonic into this battle? I guess we will. And then we probably require the Pokemon Center again. Let's hope there's a Fire Breather further on up. But I believe they don't have a Fire type. I think they have, what'd you call them? Coughings, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% on that. Let's get Skinny in here to take out Sandshrew. I'm really wondering how we beat... Like, Whitney is a really tough gym leader either way. Miltank, I mean, with Stomp can flinch you, with Rollout can build up incredible damage. We need to find a way around that. And I think the only way around it is Mud Slap and Sleep Powder. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to use Zubat to take out... Oh no, the thing is, the Clefairy uses Metronome, so it could like just randomly use Thundershock on Zubat and potentially take it out, which... You know, if Zubat or Skinny faint before they fully evolve to their final stage, so Crobat or Victory Bell, we need a restart immediately because we've caught them already in previous games. Right, we're coming back here just to be safe, and we're walking because I like the Goldenrod City theme tune. Will we make it to Ecruteak City today? I think we will make it there, but maybe just to the Pokemon Center and then save. Yeah, I think that'll be the furthest we'll get. So we'll be picking up Eevee next time. But yeah, let's keep taking on these trainers here, and we might participate in the bug catching contest. I know there's trainers on the other side of the gate there, but that would necessitate walking through the tall grass, and I believe you can encounter Nidoran there, and Nidoran is essential to Fire Red and Leaf Green, because in Leaf Green, where we're going to be picking Squirtle as our starter, we need someone to use Cut, because I believe Squirtle can't learn Cut, or needs to learn so many other HM moves that it won't have room for Cut, one of the two. Right, Tail will probably go to level 17 here. Very smart to use an evasive move on us after we're lowering its accuracy, but I think we're good to go here. We could have also come into Skinny here, but Tail is just lagging behind a little bit. I should be looking out here. Like, I'm not sure how safe we are. I think we live a Thundershock and we take out the Pikachu. Very good. So we're level 17 now on Tail. Let's see. Tail will actually get great XP against that coughing trainer that I was just talking about. So we'll take on this trainer here as well, and then for the top two trainers before you enter the bug catching area, we'll go back to heal again. Okay, Ivan has Diglett, so this is a job for Skinny. I suppose Ultrasonic could also do it. Yeah, let's keep Ultrasonic in here. Scratch will hurt. Diglett is fast and hits hard, but has barely any HP. And not great defense either, as far as I remember. And we'll use a Leech Life here to finish it off. Get back some HP, although it's just one, but one's better than nothing. So Ultrasonic has reached 18, which I'm very happy about. Now, okay, a Zubat comes out, so we're gonna stay in here. Good job we didn't switch to Skinny. Well, maybe we should have switched to Skinny. I suspect the Sandshrew in the back here. Hopefully. And we could maybe... You know what? We're going to switch to Skinny here preemptively to try and get it to 18 as well. We're going to have to use Rap to take it out. Oh, we get confused, unfortunately. Let's use Rap here. Please pull through, Skinny. Well done, well done. Okay, these Pokemon are really low level compared to our Pokemon. And it is another Diglett. So we get the full XP here on Skinny. And actually Diglett, look at that, outspeeds Skinny. Zubat, I guess, is just a fast Pokemon. But Diglett shouldn't have a move that could take us out here, I don't think. The biggest trouble is us taking out ourselves, or the biggest threat. Right, 243, just miss out on level 18 there. Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal again. Why am I going in to pick the bike? I have it on the quick button, on the quick access button, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like the map changed a lot between Gen 2 and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I feel like you have to take a corner there in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Right, there's 2 more trainers up there. There's actually a lot of, there's probably about 5 trainers remaining on that route, but the thing is, we don't want to walk through that tall grass until I have established what the wild encounters are in it. So what we're going to do is participate in the bug catching contest. We're going to bring along Skinny, because it has a move to put Pokemon to sleep. And that's probably our best bet at catching Pokemon. Now, which one do we want to encounter first? I think we want to encounter the one on the left first, and we want to lead Tail into that battle. Let's see. Okay, actually, you know what, we'll do it this way to ensure we don't get double battled, you know, with the same Pokemon in the lead, so we can switch to Skinny for the next trainer. Ooh, it is Magmar, so I was wrong about the wee coughing. Let's use Mudslap here. I believe we're missing Magmar still, but are almost guaranteed to catch it in Fire Red or Leaf Green now, so we shouldn't probably go near catching Magmar here, which means the Burnt Tower, we might have to repel while we're in there. Also, if we go to, you have to go to the Repel Tower and release the dogs. The thing is, once they're on the roam, they could spoil encounters for me on routes by showing up first. Well, this one got to use a Fire Punch. Now, I don't know if a crit takes me out here. Let's hope that it misses. It does. Let's hope that we don't miss. I think we don't. And yes, we take it out. Very good. Is this enough for level 18? Yes, very nice. So now all that's left is to get Skinny to 18. Fury Swipes. No, we're not interested in that. Thank you. Right, we defeated Walt. Let's move on to the other trainer here to the east and see what they have. We're going to lead Skinny into that battle just so that we have 3 Pokemon at level 18. And then I have to figure something out about Tree Bark, how we get it leveled up and caught up with the rest of the team. Because it is falling behind fast now. I mean, it's almost half the level. Very nice. Very. Oh, it's a level 2. Oh, okay. I knew that someone had like Pokemon slowly growing in level. So actually, it'll be enough for Skinny. Probably the split XP to level up. So we're going to use Tree Bark here. Right, I would have been surprised if we had taken any more than 1 damage there. Even the crit does only 1 damage. Well, I suppose 1 times 1.5 is 1.5. But I guess they round down, do they? This one is level 6, so they skipped the one that's level 4, I believe. So once we get to level 8 Voltorb or something, we might switch out just to be safe. But it looks like they only have tackle, no self-destruct yet. We're the self-destructor here out of all of the Pokemon. 132, we reached level 11, very nice. We will have to bring in Skinny again. Oh no, it's this. They jump in 2 levels, do they? Level 10. Now, we'll try. Screech fails, thankfully. That is only 80% accurate, I think, so it is likely to fail. They're doing only 3 damage. I think we're going to win this race. Now I'm not so sure, because now a crit tackle. What did it do? It did 3, so I think a normal tackle now will do 6, which means a crit tackle will do 9, if my math is right. I'm not exactly sure how the math works with crits, but I think I might be right about that. I'm not 100%, but it just keeps screeching. So we're going to switch to Skinny for this next one, because our defense has been lowered by billions of stages by now. And there's a level 14 Voltorb. We'll switch to Skinny, and hopefully Skinny can deal with it. Surely no self-destruct yet. I think that's 22, isn't it? It actually didn't level up from that last battle. Right, we'll use another Vine Whip. Should we take part in the bug catching contest and catch a Pinsir? I mean, the risk is that we don't find a Pinsir. And you have 20 minutes to compete. 20 minutes would complete the hour, and then we could focus the rest of the hour on taking out Whitney. We go to level 12 with Tree Bark. So we have 3 Pokemon at 18 now. Do they heal your Pokemon in here? Again, the guard you can only battle at nighttime, I think, which we're still far away from. It is the bug catching contest today. You know what, let me go back and heal, because I'm not sure if they heal your Pokemon for this or not. And then we'll take part in it, and we'll catch Sunkern and Sunflora and Silver. And, well, thinking about it, is it smart? I think Sunkern and Sunflora are the only Pokemon that are new and exclusive to that area. Let me check that out quickly. What is it? Bug catching contest. I'll just check it out quickly to see what the other encounters are. It's in Johto's National Park, so not trainers, we want to see Pokemon. So you can get Caterpie, Pidgey, Hoothoot, Sunkern. Sunkern only during the day. Bug catching contest, you can get a Pinsir at a 5% encounter rate. The thing is, you can also get Paras. That would be devastating if we got a Paras, and the thing is, we can't repel the Paras away. We could also get Kakuna, which wouldn't be ideal. That'd be very bad, actually. So should we just go for the Sunkern, which we're guaranteed to get since it is daytime? I think we have to. But the thing is, we need to win the bug catching contest to get a Sunstone, do we not? Or can you get a Sunstone somewhere else? And that kind of messes up, since we can only get 1 encounter per area. We'll never be able to evolve Sunkern. I'm going to have to look that up, but you know what? We're going to go for a Sunkern, because we already have plenty of bug types here. So we're going to enter normally and not take part in the contest. The thing is, it is Saturday. Like, what are the odds? Well, I do play Pokemon on stream Mondays and Wednesdays usually, and I said I would start streaming from Silver. So actually, we're very likely to miss the bug catching contest in the future, which tells me we should do it. But the thing is, it could be Paras, it could be Kakuna, and actually it's very likely to be those. So it's a bit of a risk doing this, because Pinsir's incredibly rare. And we really want to save. Oh, I don't know what to do. The thing is, Paras and Kakuna, we don't want to take off the encounter list either. We want them for Fire Red and Kakuna, doesn't really matter where we get it. Do we do the bug catching contest or not? I could play Pokemon on a Saturday and stream it, which would be better anyway for viewership. Maybe we do wait for a different game and get a regular encounter here. There are also trainers in here, I believe. And someone gives you an item. I think this woman here gives you a silk scarf or something. Which, I don't know, does it boost normal or quick claw she gives you? Okay, so that can proc and then you move first. I think there's like a 1 in 8 chance, is it? Or something, that you move first when you have the quick claw. In your speed group, so if your opponent's using quick attack, you will never outspeed your opponent. Why am I in here? What I wanted to do was get on the bike and then find the entrance. There should be a hole in the wall somewhere where we can enter to get around here to the outside and then get the hidden items that are hidden around. There's also trainers in here. Let's see, is there only an entrance at the top? Okay, that isn't a trainer apparently. Oh, here it is here. Okay. No, there has to be another entry because this blocks off here. There has to be another point of entry somewhere. But we'll get these items here first. Then we'll get our encounter. We'll take on some of the trainers. And then head to the gym. I believe, how many trainers are there in that gym? 3 or 4 trainers before you take on Whitney. Which should be enough to... Oh, TM20, is that Earthquake? No way. No, it's Dig, isn't it? Let's see what it is. It's Dig. Ooh, Dig's a good move. Dig's a very good move. So we want to keep that for the right Pokemon. Yeah, knew it had to have something there. So now we couldn't access the other section somehow, but there's bound to be a way to access that part as well of it. So let's get out of here and then try and access it from the other side. Right, we're bonking a lot here, I know. There's bound to be a hole in the wall here somewhere. What? Can you not... Or is this just in Gen 4 where you can get in here? But it feels like there should be a way in here as well. Doesn't look like it. Wow, okay, so this part's just closed off. That must be in Gen 4 then, that you can get in that part. Right, let's get our encounter. I think we're guaranteed. Are we guaranteed Sunkern? I think we are. Let's see, what was it called? National Park. I think we're guaranteed it. Let me see. In the grass. Sunkern, Hoot Hoot, we have already. It only shows up at night. We already have Pidgey, we already have Metapod, we already have Caterpie, and that's the only encounters we can get. Apparently you can fish somewhere for Krabby, but that's also already caught. So yeah, we're going to get ourselves a Sunkern here then, which we won't be able to evolve, ironically, because now that we've got an encounter, or that we're going to get an encounter here, we can't take part in the bug catching contest. So maybe we do need to catch Paras and Oddish in these games, which I really don't like that we would have to do that. Tail Whip, we should be able to take... Oh, it has a berry, of course. Otherwise we would have taken it out here with the second one. Suppose if we had a crit... Oh wow, okay, crit. Right, are we safe to train to level 19? I suppose we should go into the gym and you know, train there. Well, that's a lot of money there, missus. Thank you very much. Oh, mom's calling us. She bought us another item. Oh, we should check what she bought us. She leaves it in the PC, doesn't she? Okay, I think we're gonna lead tree bark. Maybe, you know, even though it won't be great against Whitney, we can gain some levels. Right, our national park encounter is not a Pidgey. Right, this Pidgey is Gust, so we need to switch out of tree bark. And unfortunately, the only Pokemon that resists is Tail and Ultrasonic. I think we'll switch to Tail. I think Tail's going to be our secret weapon against Whitney, with the Mud Slaps and just in general being able to get down some good damage. Boy, I really have to pee. So we're not taking part in the bug contest. We'll catch ourselves this Sunflora, take on the trainers that are around here. Oh, someone's ringing me. Okay. I thought, well, why is there an invisible wall there? Right. As a thank you, I can now keep the bike rather than just loaning it because so many people went to his shop. Right. Our national park encounter is still not showing up. Pidgey again, so we need to switch. But I think we're fine doing it this way. Not that Bagworm would have a... Well, I suppose we are bug type and Sunkern is... Oh, I went quick attack rather than headbutt. And that wasn't even a crit. Wow, Tail, you're hitting hard, boy. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We want to get that encounter. We also want to get these trainer battles done. I believe this should be a trainer, yeah. There are more trainers if we exit to the east, but the thing is, I'm a bit worried about over leveling now since we're 2 levels to the cap at the minute. Now Oddish shouldn't really have any good moves here to take us out. It should have only Absorb. It's gonna take a while, but it'll be a huge reward here if we take this out with Tree Bark. It'll probably gain almost level 13 immediately. I need to stretch my back as well. Okay, I can't believe that we can't get an encounter on Route 34. But then again, there's like 87 locations and gold, silver and crystal to our areas where we can catch the first encounter. So we were bound to lose encounters eventually since only 100 Pokemon were introduced, and then you have evolutionary lines that they branch off of, so all in all there probably is only 150 Pokemon to get. Right, Cubone, nice to see you, but unfortunately we're gonna have to take you out. But nice to see you, Cubone. Love seeing it. Oh boy, that did a lot of damage. Thankfully we're faster. Did we take it out? Oh no, okay, use Growl. I was worried there for a second that I was going to crit another Bone Club. I should have remembered we're a part poison type, so we don't resist Bone Club. Right, what's her name? Chrissy maybe. Nice Pokemon of choice there. Let's try and find our national park encounter. Still not showing up. Now it is daytime, isn't it? So I'm a bit like surprised we haven't run into it yet. Where's Tail here? A headbutt should one-shot this. Looking for this encounter honestly could lead us to into trouble with over-leveling. So, but last time, you know, I thought I was going to over-level, and then I took on all the trainers and I was still short, so we'll take on this next trainer here as well. Now I know switch training on trainer battles is a bad idea, but I have no idea what Pokemon they have, so I'm going to have to switch immediately anyway. You have got to be joking me. Oh no, and Skinny isn't very healthy. Ultrasonic can't battle here. Is this where we sack Wind? I think it is. Flippin' Raichu. What are you doing, boy? You know, we're gonna use a few tail whips. Alright, that's gonna take us out, unfortunately. Right, that's another fainted Pokemon, unfortunately, but Wind was on the team for that. I wanted to get a clean switch, you know, one where we don't take too much damage. We outspeed Raichu, wow. This should lower its accuracy, it does. Thundershock misses, yes. Okay, this is going to give a lot of XP, so I would love if, you know, Zubat or Skinny could come in to... Of course, they have a flippin' berry as well. Quick attack. Alright, it does nothing, does nothing. Tail. What a way to rescue the day. Right, okay, Raichu's gone. But that was, yeah. Right, we probably could have straight switched to Tail without losing Hoppip or Wind there, but yeah, it was just, I didn't feel safe switching to Tail, so we lost yet another Pokemon. That's fainted Pokemon up to 4, but Hoppip was always planned to be a sack swap, so it's unfortunate we used it in a battle like this, but you know, winning is winning, so thanks Hoppip or Wind, and we'll move on to Goldenrod Gym now. Sorry, that's for the main channel video to keep them up to date where we're going, because I usually just cut to the next place. Metapod. Now this will give a lot of XP. This will probably give 100 XP here, 101 about. The thing is, it outspeeds us, and our tackles are going to do less and less over time. I thought the encounter rate was like 25% for Sunkern here. So I'm slightly concerned. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to make it to Ecruteak City in this part, but we won't be taking on Morty yet. We probably won't even visit the Burnt Tower yet. In fact, all we might do is go to the Pokemon Center, meet Bill, come down to pick up Eevee, and then leave again. There's another trainer, okay. I think this is the final trainer in here. And then there's a few more trainers to the east and to the southeast. Schoolboy, is it? Jack, okay. Sends out an Oddish. Now Treebark should be able to do this, because Absorb, okay, it does do 2, but I mean, what's it gonna do? We're gonna be level 14 here soon. I think it evolves at 31, so I wish I could turn those numbers of 13, just flip them around, that would be nice. Okay, we have to update a few things as well. I have to go to pee soon again. So, you know what, we might give up. The thing is, what time is it? It's 10 past 4. So, 10 past 4. We need to switch here. 10 past 4. When does it go night? 6. So we should be able to get it even after Whitney, so long as we don't lose to Whitney. I just didn't trust Skinny's low defense there, or low HP, because it does have Screech and the tackles will eventually do a lot of damage. And this way we sort of make it difficult for the Voltorb to even land the tackle. Treebark grows to 14, very nice. So it's back within 4 levels of the main core of the team, which is very good. Let's see. Right, we took on that trainer already. I don't think that woman up there is a trainer, but we'll go and check and then we'll leave. Right, let's hope we get a few crits here again so that the battle is over quicker. But this should give us... What did it give us last time? I didn't look exactly. I didn't see it. But Metapod tend to give you its level times 10 plus 1 in XP. Or that's what the level 4, 5 and 6 ones did in Gen 1 and so far in Gen 2 anyway. So let's see what we get here. I will check the woman up north if they're a trainer. If they aren't, we're going to head back to Goldenrod, go and save in the Pokemon Center, update all of the things with the Pokemon that fainted and the catches, take a break, take on Whitney, or well, start taking on the gym, and then head to Ekrutik City, and hopefully, oh yeah, on the way catch a Sunkern, because we will be playing this game. This is a rare time we'll be playing this game during the day. Mostly we'll be playing it late afternoon to evening because of Umbreon that we want to try and get. So yeah, we kind of want to try and get Sunkern here if possible. Nah, that she's walking around, so no trainer. We get another encounter here before we leave. It's our national park encounter, Sunkern. Welcome. Wow, it's level 13. It uses growth. Now we are bug type, so I'm feeling pretty secure. Mega Drain. Ooh, there's 5, okay. Better than oh, we missed a tackle. That's devastating. The growth boosts the damage that the Mega Drain does. I think we throw Pokeballs here. I think we're down to 9 Pokeballs. We need to purchase more balls. Let's see, Sunkern. Broke free. Okay, it's still only doing that. Oh, that was Absorb, wasn't it? Not Mega Drain. We'll use one more tackle here. Oh, if that crits, Tree Bark's gone. So you know what we'll do? We're going to switch to Ultrasonic here because it resists twice Mega Drain and Absorb. Now we can't really attack with Ultrasonic because we'd probably one-shot it. So we'll just chuck Pokeballs. Oh, we should have switched to Skinny to put it to sleep to help with the catch rate. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to Skinny to put it to sleep. Oh no. I just broke the no escape rule. Oh no. Does that mean I need to restart? Oh, I broke the flippin' no escape rule. And it is. Let me open up the rules document quickly. Oh boy. I hit run. Oh, that was a misclick. And the rules, let me look it up quickly. So we have no escape. I may not select the run option in the battle menu, which we just did. And then further down it says any violation of any of the above rules shall result in the game where the violation took place needing to be restarted. Oh no! Not again! No! Oh, how did this happen? No, we got so far in. We almost got to the 3rd gym. Why did I hit run? I'm in Egypt. Oh boy, I'm in Egypt. I sort of want to laugh because it's so stupid, but then on the other hand, we're restarting again. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, we are restarting because that's the rules. Oh, I'm in Egypt. I can't believe that just happened. How is gold proven so flippin' difficult? Right, we're gonna take a break here. We're gonna restart. We're gonna go and get our encounter. We're gonna get our starter. We're gonna run back. We're gonna do the errand. Get Centred because it's still daytime, and then I need to leave anyway. So we'll have an hour to do that, and then we'll wait between Route 30 and 31 again, the way we did in part 3. To catch Spinarak and Hoothoot, hopefully, and... Oh, what a flip is going on! I can't believe it, I'm so sorry. I can only apologize. I'm honestly not throwing intentionally, I really am not. That was a misclick, and... That's the rule. So when we'll be back, all these things will be reset, and we're gonna start off. We're starting anew. Oh boy, see you then. Okay, we're back again. I am so sorry, really. Wasting your time and my own. What is going on? Simplest misclick. Let's see, what time is it? 16 is 4. It is 16, yeah. And how many minutes? Oh, I went the wrong direction. 25. We're gonna set, and we're gonna wait till it flips over to 25. Damn it, I can't believe that happened. Well, I guess we found a new way to restart. It's not just Jeopardy Pokémon fainting or me whiting out. It forces a restart. Escaping from a wild battle also forces a restart. Flipping it. Oh, I missed it. It's 25. Okay, we're not going to wait for the next minute. Let's go. Professor Oak, hello, how are you? You woke up a bit late. Did you sleep in? Very good. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, boy. Oh boy, I can't believe that we're doing this again. This time we're going to change the nicknames up, but I'll talk about it more once we pick Cyndaquil, because yeah, that's when the main channel joins us. This is VOD exclusive, these parts here. So we're gold, yeah, our very own story is about to unfold. Hopefully this time it'll be a bit, you know, more progressive. Right, let's head downstairs. Let our mother give us our Pokegear. So this video unfortunately probably won't reach 4 hours. Just because I have to wait for it to be nighttime, and unfortunately by the time it is nighttime I will be away and won't be back till... That's the wrong day. It is Saturday. No, it isn't daylight savings time. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately I won't be back for a day or two. So, yeah. I can only shake my head, to be honest. Right. Hello, Professor Elm, how are you? Long time no see. Oh boy, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do I have to say yes to something? No. Can I just mash B? Alright, go on and pick one. Okay, we're gonna pick Cyndaquil again. I can only apologize for what happened. Like, we found a new way to restart. That's, I guess, a positive. But yeah, we're gonna take Cyndaquil. We're gonna go for a new old convention of naming the Pokemon. We got a male Cyndaquil again. I believe that's now 9 Cyndaquils, all of them male. So we're gonna go for the Japanese name origin. So let's open up Cyndaquil. From the origin of it, whatever its Japanese name is, which is Hinoarashi, I think so. Is it Hinoarashi? Hinoarashi, yeah, it is. So Yama Arashi is porcupine. Clearly there's a play of words on there for porcupine. So we shall name it Porcupine. I know we've used this already, but we need to switch it up. For good luck and for just the sake that you can differentiate the runs from each other, because it's with 9 restarts and never having gotten to the 3rd gym, it's going to be confusing, like where we are in the game and all that there. Let me just make sure I spelled porcupine correctly. Porcupine. Porcupine. Yes, okay. Next up, rival battle. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, we got Elm's number, we get a potion here off the assistant, lab assistant, and let's try and not over level Porcupine here. Flippin', I still, that is so devastating, like you can't undo it. Like, I was sitting so long on that frame of that we've escaped from battle. Terrible. Honestly, just devastating. All I can say about it. We got pretty far there without an encounter, which is good. Also Sentret appearing early, that's nice. I prefer if it was on level 2 when we catch it, but yeah, Sentret I think is required to beat Falkner. And Hoothoot is required to get through Bellsprout Tower because of the Ghastly. Yeah, so we're just gonna race through the game like we always do. Well, we don't really have to race. We're gonna pick up the berries once we have Sentret. We're gonna pick up the map card here because we will need it later on. We might as well do that now, so that we get through there without getting hit at all. I think we might have taken some damage, so we'll just keep going to Mr. Pokemon. He heals us anyway. There's no Pokemon that can poison us along the way. Only Metapods, Rattatas, but I suppose Rattatas could feint us technically, especially since we haven't leveled up yet. We might actually be entering the rival battle at our lowest level yet on this attempt. Well, I shouldn't speak too early because we still have to get through Route 30 and only 30 to get to Mr. Pokemon's house. But we have the map card. We no need for antidotes just yet, so we'll keep heading on. We have a berry held by Porcupine. Right, we get an encounter here pretty early. Let's see, it's a Caterpie. This is great because it gives us the least XP, I think, out of all of the potential encounters we could get. Yeah, we'll just take this out. See, if we do encounter Rattata now, I think we could be in grave danger. Oh, with crits. Let's hope it doesn't get another crit. Alright, we take it out. Very good. Because I don't want the berry to be wasted whenever it gets used. Right, final tile. We get an encounter again. Another Caterpie. Love to see this because they give the least XP. Yeah, I prefer to see obviously almost no encounters. Although Totodile's quite tough it's quite tough to take on. But yeah, Caterpie procs our berry, and in fact we won't take it out with this tackle, will we? It's gonna get another tackle in here. Yeah, just in case we do run into a Rattata, we should probably give Porcupine another berry. Also, I like the HP stat of this Porcupine. Pretty good. So we'll pick up a berry here. And then the man inside the house gives us another berry. Just in case we encounter a Rattata or a Pidgey that's level 4 or 5, they could mess with us a little bit, especially if we miss a few tackles and they get a crit or something. It's just safer to make it to the Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's give, hold it, and then move on here. Oh, I would have loved to make it through that patch of grass without an encounter. Well, we get another Caterpie, at least that's decent. So we're gonna level to... Oh, we have leveled to 6 already, okay. But it looks like, yeah, we might make it to the rival battle at level 7. I think we used to be about level 8, almost, whenever we got to that battle. Let's hope that this Caterpie doesn't proc our berry, or doesn't cause it to be used. Right, 22 XP it actually is. It's not a lot, but it does add up. Oh, for flip's sake, we get another encounter. Oh, and it's a Metapod. Please be level 4. Okay, so it's going to be 40 XP. We're going to go to level 7 here, probably. Oh, let's hope we get a Sentret early and Porcupine doesn't over-level looking for a Sentret, because if it does, I don't know if we can beat Falkner. We really need Spinarak, Hoothoot, and Sentret and Porcupine to defeat Falkner. I think But this time we could potentially get through Falconer's battle without losing a Pokemon, which would be positive because Porcupine would make things a lot easier. But we probably would have lost Porcupine to the self-destructing, what's it called, Pineco. Right, come on, take it out here, get a crit please. This is wasting all of our PP. I hope we have enough PP still, we do. Okay. We'll probably get 2 more encounters here. Actually, we're going to be really high level. I'm a bit worried now about over-leveling Porcupine. Yeah, we get another encounter there. Right, left and then just straight. Alright, it's a Caterpie, thankfully. This only gives us 22 XP. So we won't grow to 8 yet. We'll definitely grow to 8 against the rival. The thing is, on the way down, we do get another few encounters, probably. We can avoid a lot of them, but not all of them. Okay, I should have gone left first, but it worked out. We got there. We have a potion. We'll pick up, what is it, the paralysis cure berry here, because we don't come back here anymore. Poison cure, that's even better. And then go in here to talk to Mr. Pokemon and get the Pokedex and the mystery egg. Don't know why my throat is growing all of a sudden. Oh, what a devastating way to lose the run. I mean, we did have that incident in Gen 1 where the box was full and I missed the Staryu encounter because of it. Now we had the case where I accidentally ran from battle. And that was because I was throwing balls. So I had to go right and then up. I should have gone up and then right, and then I would have accidentally hit attack, which would have allowed me to back out. Maybe I did click. No, I didn't click twice, otherwise we would have ran from the battle immediately. So yeah, tough. But it's the rules, and I won't change them because of that. I think the no escape thing is a rule that makes the challenge very tough. Like, for example, keeping Porcupine under the level cap is difficult because of the level because of the no escape rule. So I think I shouldn't change it. It adds another level of difficulty to the challenge. Wow, we got through there without an encounter. So we're gonna get through here without an encounter. We got these berries already. So we're gonna go into the Pokemon Center, heal, and then take on the rival. And then head back to Professor Elm and meet the Popo. Yeah, unfortunately this video is only going to be about 3 hours and 30 minutes, or even less. I'm sorry about that. I'd prefer to do at least 4 hours for Pokemon, but yeah, it's just the way it turned out. Right, rival battle. Let's see. Did the rival pick Totodile again? I mean, of course they did. Let's see. The red-haired thief from Professor Elm's lab. I had to think there because I almost said Oak. Right, our strat here normally is to smokescreen Leer tackle, and I think we'll do that again. Smokescreen. I really like our HP stat. Leer. We are 2 levels away from the cap, however we will level up here and then start tackling, and we're doing okay-ish damage. The scratch after Leer does 6, which I've seen better defenses on Porcupine, on Cyndaquil and earlier runs, but I think we're good to go. Unfortunately the berry pops there. That's a waste of a berry because we can get back to the lab without encountering any more Pokemon. Unfortunate, but it was still good to have it in case, you know. Okay, let's head back to Professor Elm and then get our Route 29 encounter. That's where we'll be back. Okay, should have said that in the battle menu still, but yeah, Sometimes I forget that I have to do things for the main channel, say certain things at certain times. Okay, we didn't pick up the potion in the top corner there. That's intentional. We want to get a Centret before we go and do that. So, yeah. Let's talk to the Popo, give them a wrong name, since we don't know what they're called. He introduced himself as triple question mark. So we'll name it after a childhood friend and give the Popo the wrong name. There you go, Silver. Okay, you're welcome, goodbye. And then Elm is shocked by the egg. He goes, this? This? Okay. Let's stop messing around. He talks about Oak give us a Pokedex and that he sees potential of trainers. And recommends that we take on the gym challenge, but we go and talk to our mother first about it, which we will do, so she doesn't ring us on Route 31. And we receive the Pokeballs. So from now on, the first encounter in every area is the only encounter we can get, outside of the starter Pokemon, of course. It's the way it's worded in the rules. Let's talk to our mother. She should be sitting at the table here, watching TV, or I don't know, reading the book, knitting, whatever. Yeah, you save money for me, thank you. Buy me an all good item. I don't think they actually buy you very good items, do they? It's mostly potions and stuff. Right, let's head to Route 29 and get our encounter. We interact with Dude here first. We're gonna say no. I think last time we said yes. So maybe actually saying yes is good luck for not over leveling, but we're gonna take the shortest possible route. Okay, we're out. We're gonna go for the potion here, and hopefully we get a Centret on the way to the potion, but we're gonna touch as little grass tiles as possible on the way. Okay, our Route 29 encounter is Centret, first go. Unbelievable, I love to see that, and it's level 3 as well. Brilliant, brilliant. So we can be almost certain the Porcupine won't be over leveled for the Falkner battle. Let's use a Pokeball here. Right now, Centret, I'll start opening up its thing, figure out its Japanese name. Did it break free? It did. Alright, I'll click here and watch the 3DS screen quickly, because I have, I only have one monitor unfortunately, so I'm currently, right, its name is Otachi, which has tail, stand and weasel are sort of hidden in there. Please stay in the ball, Centret. Like, I can't attack it again because I would knock it out. So O is tail, Tatsu would be to stand, or Tachi is stand. Tatsu. Why does it have... What's its name? It's Otachi. Okay, Tachi would be standing, and then Itachi is weasel. But I feel like what's it called? Sneasel has weasel in its Japanese name as well. So you know what? We're actually going to name Centret's tail again. It's just ironic that, you know, different convention leads to the same name. So we'll do that. We'll name it tail here too. Whenever we did this nickname convention, we mustn't have caught a Centret, because I can't remember naming a tail from that. But that's our Route 29 encounter, so we're going to head to between Route 30 and 31, save the game there and end the part unfortunately early, because we're going to wait for nighttime to get Hoothoot and Spinarak, and unfortunately I have to leave in about 15 minutes, so I won't be able to continue any further. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But things happen, so we'll get to Route 30, between Route 30 and 31, and then we'll do the outro. I guess I could have mentioned that if something goes wrong, you know, along the way, you might see me again before there, but hopefully nothing does go wrong. Right, no, you know what, yeah, we'll give it a berry. and then switch it to the top so that we can switch train it. Actually, we should have given the berry to Porcupine, because if Porcupine is to come in here against a level 4 Pidgey, it's a level 3, I think we should be fine. We need to try and get out of this route as quickly as possible, and hopefully we encounter a Metapod or two on Route 30 while we get up to where we want to go to end the part, because that would give Tail a great chance to level up. Now we really need this tackle to land. Okay, it did. But we're not in a great position here. I think we should use a potion, because look at how much tall grass is left between us and the Pokemon Center. I know we're wasting 1 HP of the potion, but 1 HP is almost nothing. Okay. I was just going to say, imagine we just get to the Pokemon Center now without encountering any Pokemon. Now this is level 2 and we're level 3. Unfortunately, yeah, I think we'll switch. We'll switch. Porcupine won't overlevel from these battles. Uses tackle. Yeah, level 2 only does 2 damage. Let's take it out. I can't believe it's taken 9 attempts to get the golden, or 8 attempts to get the Goldenrod, and it's probably going to take me 9 or even more to get to I'm not even trying to Morty's gym place. Right, we didn't pick up this berry first time. We'll pick it up this time. So we have another berry. We'll probably get an encounter on this one grass tile we're going to jump on. Nope, we didn't. Very good. So let's go into the Pokemon Center to heal, and then buy Pokeballs and antidotes, and then head up to where we're going. Let's see, my phone's doing a lot of flashing here. Oh, it's giving me updates on some soccer game. Football game, soccer game, whatever. Irish people actually call it soccer as well, because we have our own version of football. What do we usually do? 2,800 on Pokeballs, and then squander the rest on antidotes, which would be 5 antidotes. Doesn't have the thing yet where it gets you to your money's limit. That's introduced in later generations apparently. Right, but there's nothing to do here. We have Sentret in the lead, don't we? Tail, yeah, it has a berry as well, just in case something goes wrong. We should be good. Actually, I'd prefer to get a Metapod here, and we don't. You know what, we're gonna avoid this battle and take on this one just. And then we're gonna try and avoid the bug catcher at the top as well, because Sentret just isn't strong enough yet for those battles, and we need to stop relying on Porcupine to come in to clean things up, because that will eventually overlevel it, having to rely on it in that way. While we do a lot more damage, that's good news. Unfortunately, we are going to have to switch. Oh, it's going to proc our berry, isn't it? That's another wasted berry. Damn it. Oh no, if we take it out, it doesn't. Okay, good. That's very nice. Oh no, it will proc here at the end of the turn, won't it? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, it did now. Okay. So we are level 4, but I think the Rattata would absolutely destroy us, so we're going to split the XP here. Then remember, whenever I come back to this game, which will probably only be in a week's time, well, not for the channel will have the regular updates on the VOD channel Mondays and Wednesdays, and on main channel Thursdays and Saturdays. There'll be videos coming out still, but as I said, I have 2 games that I want to play. I want to finish them. I want to have multiple goes at them after each other, so I'm doing a few pre-recordings here of Pokemon games so that I can focus on 2 other games for a week and then get back into the Pokemon after that. It's just so that it'll make it easier for me to to beat those other games if I can really sit down and focus on just playing that game and not play a Pokemon game on a day in between. So yeah, I probably won't be playing Pokemon for about a week, which, you know, maybe that isn't bad since this devastation take me some time to get over. I'm not sure if Tail can beat this Pidgey. Yeah, it definitely can't after that crit. Oof, we crit back though. How much? A crit did 7, so we're definitely safe. Right, a non-crit does 5. And I'm not even sure if we take it out there with the next tackle. So we'll switch here. I think we should still reach level 5 here. And we are going to reach level 9 pretty soon with Porcupine, which is okay. It's not bad. Also bars. Tail does reach level 5, but Porcupine shouldn't reach 9. Okay, that's very close to though. Right, let's get through here. Oh, I didn't think they would spot us from this distance. Oh no. What is it? 2 Caterpies level 2. Hopefully Sentry can manage to take one of them out and then... they're level 3, damn it. We're only at... okay, we're at 7 HP because we leveled up. Right, use String Shot, thank you very much. You're faster than me already. Oh, please be a low roll and a high roll. Brilliant. Okay, we took out the first one. Let's hope we can take out the second one too. Because we do need to stop giving Porcupine XP now. Let's see, how much does that do? 2. So I think we're safe from a crit. We're speed tying it, so we're no longer safe from a crit, and we miss, so we need to bring in Porcupine here. Okay. Right, we should take it out here with 1 tackle. Oh, come on, Porcupine. Unfortunately, Porcupine will level to 9 here, but we still have room to spare. Remember, we just can't hit 10. It doesn't mean at 9 we have to stop using it. It still has some XP to go until it would reach 10. The unfortunate thing here is I need to go back and heal. Because we can't have Porcupine. I just remembered it was going to break and walk around the outside. The thing is, we can't have Porcupine leading to try and get our encounters. Because if we get Rattatas, it will gain more and more experience. I just remembered that battle and was about to pull back. Well, I guess Porcupine's going to be that bit closer to level 10, but... we should still be fine, Hopefully we win the battle though. Because, you know, if we miss a tackle and they get a crit, they've used 2 tail whips already. We could be in a spot of bother here. Okay, 6. Please don't miss, thank you. Okay. Oh, I was just about to break and not trigger this battle with Joey, but I guess we did. Oh, well... at least we didn't take, we didn't lose anything. So, Sentret is level 5 now, so I think it should be able to take on most Pokemon on the way up there. And then we'll, do the outro between Route 30 and 31, because I have to get going soon, in 8 minutes in fact. Right. Yeah, if we had made it to Whitney, I probably would have gone a bit later. But yeah, since it's worked out this way, I'll be able to leave on time when I intended to. Okay, Caterpie. This is barely worth... oh, I suppose we will level to 6, taking this out. So, not bad, getting this encounter. Because Tail's HP stat isn't amazing, but... as again, Tail will be dropped eventually during the game. It's very decent at the start, but it falls off quickly later on, I would imagine. But then again, it probably also depends on what kind of encounters we get. Now, level 4 Pidgey isn't exactly my dream encounter. Let me see how far away we are here. 112 points. I think we can do this. Right. Maybe this time we finally get the Whooper. Well, this time and the next part that would be. Remember to take it out. We're not catching it. For some reason I had an incline there to use a Pokeball. Well, we're taking a lot of damage. These Pidgeys are tough. And so are the Rattatas. Right, we only get 15. Brilliant. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, we're out of the grass. We need to fear no battles here now. Unfortunately... Wow, how do we just get through all of that without an encounter? Right, this is where Route 31 starts. So we'll save here. We've made it to Route 31, and yeah, the reason we're going to end here is because we want Hoothoot and Spinarak again. I think they are essential to beating Falkner and getting through Bellsprout Tower. And yeah, unfortunately nighttime will only drop in 1.5 hours, by which time I have to be somewhere else. So we're going to end part 4 of Pokemon Gold here. Unfortunately, we did have to restart again because I stupidly ran from a battle, which has never happened so far as something new that has happened. But yeah, we found a new way to get a restart. We are on attempt 9 now. We have 0 fainted Pokemon. Actually, let me update this to end. We did get a Sentret. Oh, we have Ferret in there because it evolved on the last attempt. Let's get it back to a Sentret. So that's our Pokemon there. Just in case you want to see which Pokemon are available to us, it's all of these and all of these. Yes, crucially Celebi will be available to us in Crystal if we don't mess up Ilex Forest. But yeah, that'll be it. Again, I can only apologize for making a stupid mistake like running from battle. That has never happened before. I was just pressing the A button too quickly and then we ran, and according to the rules that's a reset. So we're back here. Next time we'll come back when it's dark, part 5. We'll catch ourselves a Spinarak and Hoothoot, and hopefully this time we can beat Falkner without losing Porcupine or Cyndaquil and Hoothoot, which would give us a greater advantage going on in the game. Like Bugsy will be a lot easier. We sort of fluked Bugsy. The rival battle will be easy enough as long as Zubat has Bite. We're very likely to get a Zubat, I think, along the way. If we don't, well, we'll use Togepi. Actually, we won't. We'll probably use Hoothoot and Noctowl. Right, but that's it for part 4 of Pokemon Gold. Sorry to cut it a little short here. I hope, at least, you know, if you're not feeling that I'm wasting your time, I hope at least you had a great laugh about me running from battle and doing just silly things. What else would you expect from this channel? We're not only about beating all of the Pokemon games and completing the Living Dex, but also figuring every way to restart and to fail that are possible and available to us. And I think that's the thought I'll leave you with there. You can fail in multiple ways, sometimes unexpected ones. Take care.